I have returned.
We missed you so severely.
You better have.
We did. I promise.
You're a liar.
No, I would never lie to you.
His sincerity doesn't sound true.
Or perhaps it's just insincere.
Insincerity?
Insincerity.
Incest?
No!
Ins- Creep.
Yeah. Wow, your token's still called Birdman? That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Birdman.
That's funny.
I've never changed it because why would I? It's fine the way it is.
We established that in Sandbox back when we made your character because you didn't have a name
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah. But now it's Birdman, attorney at law. Yeah. I fucking love that show. Such a hidden gem. Fucking the fucking Jetsons are in his office, like, and where are you from? We're from the future, the year 2002, and he like looks over and the fucking the calendar says like 2007. He's like, so Florida then.
Nah. Alright, well once we've got everyone back, then we'll do a little due diligence on our previous game.
I'm still so afraid to try diplomacy on Joseph because I'm horrible at it.
You'll do fine.
Yeah, you'll have to remind me of a lot, because I've been working so hard on the other character that I
Yeah,
completely
you know what?
forgot
I'm
everything.
actually gonna pull open that video real quick and refresh myself. One moment.
The Etherean army and say that because she's a lawful good character and Lacey has good laws.
Exactly. Thank you.
But that wouldn't stop you from walking into an army, nonetheless, and insulting them.
Right, and talking shit. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, bitch.
So
What?
previously, you guys had been hashing out an agreement with Joseph, unbeknownst to Saverick, that basically Joseph would be given free reign over the monsters, with like Cycle as like a kind of like an arbiter, I guess. He gets to
Arbitrator.
say whether or not it's okay for Joseph to release monsters on unsuspecting populations. And he had also implied that, what's his face? 1 second. He had implied that Claude might be a traitor to the cause. Well, his cause, not Lacia's cause. And Xantham had basically called Joseph an old man who can't fight. And he pulled his sword on Xantham's neck, and then she was like really nihilistic about it and sort of didn't care.
She's
Yeah.
like, you won't do it. You won't do it. You're this little punk bitch.
But yeah, basically the agreement has not been hashed out yet. So that's where we're at. You guys had a little altercation. Everyone's blood's still pumping. You're kind of calming down now. I think Joseph still has his sword drawn, but it's not like...
No, he dropped it.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right before.
Pinned him by
right
a
before-
bear.
Yeah.
Yup.
So a couple of the Reisenjäger standing by the campfire notice this altercation occur, and they turn to look, and Joseph kind of gives them a wave like it's okay. And they do not come over.
I'd be surprised if they didn't. A fucking bear showed up and coughed. So basically, I thought the way the agreement was going was that Psycho would basically be, like you said, like an arbiter or arbitrator for like whether or not they could be used.
Where
But,
and
like-
when they can be used.
Yeah, but like I feel it would be basically like if there was like a slump in his business. I think you said Doll that like cut into his profits. We could use that to generate profit again, or at least boost sales, as it were.
I was pointing that out. It was also before this kerfuffle, shall we call it? I
Yes,
was
let's.
attempting to explain to him that basically like he's already like this is kind of he's being super greedy, but on the other hand, at this point, I think the fact that all this shit happened, I've accepted that I'll be the arbitrator of some little monster menagerie.
If any live.
Well,
Well, it would
think
certainly
that's
be
part of his deal.
advantageous to me that some of them be captured alive. And if our intelligence is correct, then the disease can be used to make more.
Well, make more. Well, actually, hold on. I mean, as far as we know, out of game, as far as we know, this disease only affects children of the lake and such. in the
It
way
affects
that turns
you.
them into those
It affects you
monsters.
differently. You don't know
Oh.
which form of it transforms you into things.
yeah, because my father
Don't I?
caught the same disease.
Yeah, no, totally. Ryan Elithus knows. He did. I know disease. Like he can detect and identify entire diseases.
Not ones that don't have previously understood knowledge about them.
But it's magical.
Yeah, it's a brand new. We've been through this.
He doesn't have any ability that gives him a full definition of a disease that I know of. I thought he just did a heal check. To diagnose.
Disease, detect and identify diseases. It gave me pure knowledge of the disease.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or any exceptional or supernatural effects causing the sickened or nauseated effects. If there's a disease present, you know what disease it is and its effects.
But I think it was decided that we knew that it only changed people of the lake, and that other people would get really sick and die if
Yeah,
one was
like
treated,
his
and
father.
they were easily treated if they were human, or not human, but like normal.
Not
But if they were
children of the
children of the
lake,
lake, then it would require a
Ah.
lot of spells.
That's
Well,
why
the
it should
disease
be-
had a magical component, so I believe that enshrouded part of how it worked. but I would need to go back and check that. I'll write that down. That we need to verify how the disease functions.
Would an exceptional or supernatural effect be considered magical?
Not if part of the disease includes a magic aura spell, which it does.
We did decide, I think if I recall correctly, we decided that my knowledge of the disease, while I knew exactly what the disease did and all of its effects on Kirik and all of its effects on Jamash, I wasn't able to recognize all of it because it was a disease that had never, it didn't even have a name and it had
Yeah.
never been created before. So
Yeah.
it was
Just made
likely
one.
that
It was
it
like-
would evolve or change in ways that I might not be able to predict from my spell.
Well, I'll write it down nevertheless, and I'll get you a firm answer on that.
I think you called it morphing sickness.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. So I do think you know that it transforms people, but I don't remember if I told what I said as far as victims of that.
Well, from when we were talking to what's his name, Nonek, he was talking about how people were affected by it, but like they were all just normal people, and they got that thing where like it was like
Well,
sick
no,
people,
they were able to treat all the normal people.
Mhm. So like including Jamash, who also got really sick, but then he got treated.
Anyway, this is a pointless argument. Let's move on.
Well, I mean, it affects people, yes, but not in the way you expect.
Anyway,
So
Well, no, that was in game.
our
Okay.
discussion has led us to this point. And I think we have agreed, I guess, to those terms. So I'll say wait, what was the last thing that he said?
He basically said that he'd make more if he needed.
yeah, if he needs to,
But he
he'll make
doesn't-
more.
But the thing is, like, I don't think he recognizes the disease himself. So if his intelligence is correct, well, then I guess he's correct.
But he's talking about the menagerie. Very well then. We'll agree to this deal, but only under the agreement, only under the understanding that me and my party members will be in charge of removing any monstrous creatures from the alchemist lair, and we'll decide when and where they're used.
I thought that part of the agreement was that you wanted our forces to assist you. Now are you changing your mind on that?
No.
But you just said that you wanted to be in charge of dispatching the monsters.
No, we'll take any monsters that we keep alive, we'll control, we'll take with us. We'll be the ones to handle that. You won't take any back with you.
Very well.
Shake on it.
Partner.
He shakes your hand but gives you kind of an interesting look, like he doesn't think you have the equipment to do such things.
Darn it.
Uh,
Dang.
he's giving a handshake. Yeah.
This character is
Uh,
not a charisma-based character.
No, he sure isn't.
None of ours are.
Wait, that's one of his wisdom. Never mind. I am a wisdom-based character. Still rolled crappy.
Sorry, I was removing his splinter. I'll look at it too.
And-
Why the hell not?
All right.
You know, I would also mention that you should probably keep this from Savrik. I doubt that he would go along with the plan.
Why do you say that? I say it in
He's
the kindest way possible. Do I have to roll for that?
Nope.
maybe since he's a little salty at you still.
Yeah, I would say he's at least indifferent to her, if not,
Yeah.
simmeringly hostile.
He pulled the knife on her 8 seconds ago.
Yeah.
That was about 3 rounds of combat.
Yep.
So
Give me a
maybe 12
diplomacy for
seconds.
that comment, and we'll see what
Okay.
happens.
I'm trying to. Hang on.
Do you also in your head make like a little like every time you see like a fucking nat 1? Because I know I do. It's the equivalent of a fart.
Hmm.
It's just like, yep.
It's slowly loading. Sorry. I think I clicked too many times.
Probably.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Is that good enough?
19. I think so.
Whew.
So you see that he kind of like shoots you a glare, but like the tone of your voice seems to soothe him a little, and he just says, "Well, Saverick is slightly more honorable than the rest of us, or I guess myself in particular." He chuckles a little bit.
Earlier you admitted to having no honor. I don't think that's much of something to chuckle about.
No, I thought it was funny.
I don't say anything.
Smart girl.
Very
I'm
well.
learning.
The deal is struck. I spit in my hand and say, shake on it.
I already shook your hand.
This
Yeah,
time
but
you
this is
spit on it.
this is a spit promise.
An official
it's even
Psychomera spit
Spit makes
handshake.
it final.
But
even trademark.
what culture is this?
It's a special. I just
Country.
Okay, so I just made
As
that
Psycho
up.
fumbles over his words, I turn to Xanthem. Let me tend to your wounds, and I motion her over to the wagon.
I follow.
Cool. And I meditate and prepare some cure light wounds.
Okay. Joseph, seeming satisfied, walks to rejoin his compatriots.
So I turned to Saverick. Not Saverick. I turned to Cycle.
I was about to say,
And
you've gone turn a long ways.
I turned to him and I asked, so how many do you even plan on taking back? Quietly. Very quietly.
Well, I think that's gonna depend on if we're able to even survive. We'll worry about that bridge when we get to it.
Well, we're bringing help this time, so we don't have to be on the stairs.
We brought help this time too, and that worked out all right for us. Even though I'm not very convinced about Joseph's motive.
Seems to me like it's just profit, nothing else. The man has nothing but gold in his eyes.
Indeed, I think that it's very interesting that he said that we should keep Saverick in the dark about this deal. I wonder if it's really because he believes that Saverick is too noble to agree to it.
Well, I mean, that's what he said, so probably.
That's what he
He
said.
will
but
catch
we-
on, but we'll be able to explain it to him then, I think.
Oh, Saverick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have any problems keeping secrets from my friends, but I just wonder if Joseph was telling the truth. If maybe there isn't some other reason he doesn't want Saverick to know about this arrangement.
No.
We might be able to figure that out.
I walk away with my spit-covered hand.
And then proceed to wipe it off on Blanchy as you walk by.
Yeah, I'll wipe it off on Blanchy.
That's a good boy.
Blanchy
Or
seems to not notice.
Wait,
It is
wait
solid.
a second. I don't think.
girl.
1 second.
One
Shut your whore mouth.
second.
One Mississippi.
Oh, just wait a second.
His perception
Wait.
isn't put in there right. Let's see if he notices anyway. I think Blanchy notices you. And neighs at you.
I don't give a
That
fuck.
means bitch.
It's a
Bitch, I
goddamn
don't have
animal.
hands.
Anyways, Zoo, did you update your health?
I am right. I will right now. So is that 18?
You didn't. You
Yep.
didn't have to ride healed you either. I
What
healed
was
you
that?
last time.
Oh yeah, I did update that part.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
This one's for me. Wait, I have more help than I'm allowed. This is dumb.
I'll walk over to Elithus and ask him if he's got any good berries. I imagine you have some that are about to go bad.
I
Bad
have
berries.
berries that I haven't made into good berries.
I thought they last like 3 weeks. Did you use
Good
them all up?
berries last a day.
Oh, they do?
I have to create good berries. Berries last like a week. Oh, nice. Nice. Very well.
Uh-huh. You're welcome.
Although now I have all these extra buttons that are in that thing.
Yeah, think of all the macros
Yep.
you don't have to have now.
No, those good berries are 1 day a level, Elithus.
Well, I usually like only create them when I'm going to feed them all to one person.
No.
So they're all gone. Do you need
Scrumptious
do you need
berries.
healing?
I don't know, I could probably use some bandaging.
I meditate for a little while.
Well, no, I mean, like, just bandaging would be fine because I mean,
I'm
we're
not-
traveling
I'm
for the
not-
next
I'm
few days.
I'm not gonna use these spells today, so might as well heal you. There you go, 10.
All right.
I have
Damn.
enough.
But no, I'm actually at full health now. So, yeah, 48. Yep. Because I had 39. Yep. There. Good as new. Not better, but good as new.
Like
I
a
say thank you
used
and walk
car.
back towards the fire. Or
Cool.
actually, Ekla. Actually,
Wait, we've
before I
already
go,
talked with Ekla and determined that he was just gonna like finish up here and then head back, and then we were gonna like
well,
talk with Reisenjaeger and then
ac-
head off. So
actually, before I walked away previous at the cart, I asked you, do you think it'd be wise if we should at least warn Ekla that there might be a possibly invisible
Spy.
person?
Oh.
Say
As
what?
far as we know, well, I mean, remember, we were being followed by the invisible person.
I don't think there's anything that he can do about it.
Well, perhaps being more vigilant could.
Are you
Help
telling
the
him or
circle.
not?
Shit, it probably we're all moving anyway. He might end up having that same problem, so I'll bring it to his attention in the tent. But I will say it's probably just someone who's been spying on the Reisenjaeger, possibly not someone of Aetherian persuasion, but probably someone who's more interested in sabotaging that of the Reisenjaeger's plans. But just to be careful that they aren't, you should probably at least let your captains know to be vigilant of it. Any strange happenings.
Noted. I suppose we'll have to look into some method of detection. Now that spellcasters are amongst us again.
They are enforced. It seems.
All across the
I,
continent, they're causing problems.
Pick up a rock and cast light on it and just toss it in the air a few seconds and then put it back on the ground.
Why?
Just to be like, magic, bitch!
On the light
Suck
bringer,
it.
bitch.
Oh god, that went straight to
I
his
love
head.
that that became a label for you when it was really just a hint for a puzzle. That's all it was. Now
But
you're
I'm
just
the-
calling
I'm the
yourself the
ol-
Lightbringer.
I'm the only one we know in this world that has cast light as a spell. And it's a cantrip, therefore I'm the light bringer.
Well, but that's not true. You saw a bunch of paladins using it when you guys just hit the camp like the other night.
Oh.
No,
Good.
that was put on their shield. Was it by them or was it by someone else?
Well, but that still implies it wasn't Elithus, so that implies that someone else could cast it.
Nonsense.
I must find the
Illusionary.
Lightbringers and kill them. There
Unless-
can be only
Unless the
one.
implication is Elithis is a traitor, in which case I look forward to role playing that out.
I knew it.
I
You've been
seek to
touching
bring
other people's
balance
stuff
to
with
the
your light.
world. That means that Lacey must fall and you must all die.
Yeah, and magic must be gone, so therefore no balance.
No. I mean, okay, so that we can't roleplay until I get a higher level. So,
Yeah, so when he just be like, I'm going to destroy you all with trees that I summon from the air.
well, no, at level 13, I get to talk with Darpe about a possible change.
Oh my god, I don't know about that.
I said a possible change, and it's at level 13, so we've got like a long way to go.
You gonna be a permanent animal?
No.
No, he wants
Well,
to
I mean-
apply that template from the Beastery that's not supposed to be for player characters.
A demon possessed druid.
Yeah,
that seeks
he
the
wants to be
destruction of
he wants to
every-
be Illidan, is what he wants to be.
Yeah. It would be so awesome.
You're gonna be fucking Michael Black, like, it is time to end the charade, and fucking just fucking run around screaming people aren't prepared.
The only way balance could exist in the world for those kinds of druids is if all life dies.
You know,
does that mean
that
that you
may
die?
be like that may be an inevitable conclusion that your character reaches when he becomes powerful enough. Like I could see that. Like the
Yeah.
only way there will be peace is if everyone is dead.
I can totally see that happening in my future.
You can do profane attacks as a demon, right?
It's a like I get domain like 2 different domains instead of my current weather domain, and I lose access to like wild shape and stuff.
Well, like whatever demon you're particularly possessed by.
Speaking of demons, I need to bring devils and demons into this mix sometime soon.
I am gonna brew up some.
Aren't there
focus
already
scrutiny.
half devils here?
There are
Oh.
tieflings, which are technically children of fiends, which aren't necessarily full-blown demons.
Ah,
Pit fiends,
gotcha.
however, are ridiculously powerful demons.
Yeah, demons are freaking scary. Devils aren't that bad because, like Andrew said,
These are pretty small.
you can make pacts with devils and they follow them because
I'm
they're
the
lawful.
soul.
They're lawful evil, so
Yeah.
they don't backstab. They just manipulate and contrive.
I remember on my campaign as a Warforged, I ended up fighting a pit fiend by myself, but luckily I had I basically made my dude into what is essentially a charger from Left 4 Dead 2, and I had a cold iron made, blessed, sanctified by a god or like a demigod shield, and I fucking slammed into him, bypassing like everything, and I pushed him off a cliff with me. But luckily I have a grappling hook, so I managed to catch myself
Nice.
somehow. And he might be winged, but he had to flip over and he failed the fly roll. He fucking smashed into the ground.
And another macro has appeared. Yay! All right.
Type C error undefined. It's not working.
You have to select your token,
Failed.
buddy.
I am.
Oh, what? Oh, substring problem. Oh, I better know what happened. Anyway, so you guys inform Ekla of the invisible person, and Elthis throws light in the air, and a couple people look at you funny, but then go back to what they were doing, which is mostly small talk amongst themselves, eating, drinking, etc.
So, did I, during the fight, see what that drunk dude was doing the entire time? Was he just stabbing dudes in the pit?
Do you mean? Oh, you mean John the Knight of Ale?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was mostly stabbing people in the pit along with a few other people.
How noble. But there was one person I never saw during out the entire fight. I mean, Joseph wasn't doing much, but this dude with the horns, where the fuck was he?
I
even
don't
in the
remember
fight?
seeing Claude either.
Yeah,
Claude wasn't
Claude was-
here.
Claude never joined. Yeah, Claude
Oh.
never came with us.
Hey guys, what's up? What's the
Hey.
action?
Oh, nothing
Oh, he's out of the
much.
tent.
Nothing much. We're just busy saving Xantham from getting murdered by your old boss.
Yeah.
I try to notice if Savrik is looking any different.
I'll give him. Oh,
You you definitely notice that he is a little puffy around the eyes.
Yeah. And he's
Uh-oh.
missing an ear. Let's pay attention to the actual important things. I'm missing an ear.
Oh. Oh.
But
Uh-oh.
in the words of the Virgin Mary, come again. What about Joseph?
we had a talk.
A
Got
kerfuffle.
heated,
More heated than in the tent.
It was a
right?
very intense
Um,
kerfuffle.
Please explain. I've had a long day.
You see,
Okay, so-
when a Damphir and a Tiefling love each other very much, they sometimes go into secluded areas and like to talk about their feelings.
Here's what's happening. I say, while I'm eating.
Nom, nom, nom.
We made a deal with your old boss. He's gonna come help us with the alchemist, but Xantham wasn't taking him seriously enough. Let's just say.
I look down in shame.
Yeah, he definitely commands respect from everyone.
He's a selfish bastard.
Right across the fire from you is.
Oh,
I'm keeping my
You
voice
should just
low.
be like,
shit.
I'm gonna look at Xantham, and then I'm gonna look over her shoulder and be like, he's right there.
I muffle that. under my breath.
Oh, okay.
Well, Darpeg, go get the wine. You've already started it. If you're gonna be fucking getting us into a kerfuffle again, you might as well be drunk.
Joseph shoots you a very hostile look and then pretends to not have heard you.
I apologize. I give
That
a look
is
of
so
apology.
insincere. That is so insincere. You literally said it a quarter of a second ago. Like, he's a
I'm not
bastard. Sorry.
I'm not aware of my surroundings, I guess.
Obviously not.
Among other things.
Yeah.
Well, as you continue to jeopardize things, what's the plan of action?
So does he take my apology? Is that
Well,
good enough?
that you haven't apologized yet.
She gave an
my eye.
apologetic
Oh, is
look,
that-
Yeah.
but he didn't see it, so.
Well, fuck him. Say that.
Shall I roll again,
Still
little
right there.
girl?
Still right there.
Anywho.
You
sorry,
don't
I
have
can
your
shut
hero
up.
points to save you this time.
I shut up from now on.
Now she just has heroes. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dow. So, what's the agreement? I assume they're coming with us to
Take care of
confront
it.
the alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there when we were fighting those
Did
things.
Joseph have any demands? He's never one
You-
to work for free.
Yeah, he did.
I want to pitch in, but I don't say anything. I hesitate and stop myself.
So here's the plan. We're gonna go kill the alchemist.
Okay.
Should be plenty of gold in it for you monster hunters.
You should probably roll a bluff.
It's not a bluff. That's true.
Well, it's a half truth.
How
I
is it a
think
half-truth?
that's my call, Carrick. Backseat
Taking
DM.
over.
I
Well, then, if we're not doing that,
I throw my light covered rock at Garrick's set.
like you knew that outside meta damage. Great. Now we gotta take a point of damage.
I'll leave that up to Dart, but yeah, I haven't said anything that wasn't completely true yet.
The only way I would make you bluff is if Savrik decided to sense motive on you, because you
Okay.
very clearly aren't saying everything you know.
Right.
I'm actually trying to get my sense.
There's
Too
the
late.
skill on the
5,
token.
4,
There's a new
3,
skill
2,
macro,
that's
dude.
it.
Just-
I know, but it's my sheet's fucked up again.
Oh, right. You might all have to go back into your sheets and get rid of that -3 that I gave you on a lot of stuff because they fixed it and it's not bugged anymore.
Oh, I see.
Oh, great. Xanthem brought me wine, so I guess that means that, okay then.
You mean you
I
didn't
mean,
have
I'm the
wine
one
for
that
that Nat
caused
20?
it.
You're aware, of course, that getting me drunk in meta won't change Joseph's opinion of you.
No.
Do
I
you have a
do
little
try
like
though.
slider graph of where the fuck she is on his shit list? It's like a bar graph.
Alright, yeah, so you'll need to bluff then, because he's giving you the eye.
Candy eyes.
The penitive stare.
No, they are decidedly not candy eyes.
They're more like cat eyes. I mean, they don't have like the vertical pupil, but they've got that kind of gold hue to them.
Like Dark Force users.
Yeah.
Guess that's
I
true.
think gold for owls too.
I wasn't attempting to
Sure.
bluff there, but I guess you could see that as trying to.
While concealing the truth.
Yes. That's true. Just omitting it. But that's fine.
I sort of adjust my stance a little bit and ask again. What's he asking?
So what's going on with you and Depor? How's that
Now
going?
that's how you change a subject.
getting deep in them guts?
Is there a embarrassment role? Like a
I guess.
Fort
Could that be a
save?
diplomacy?
I guess
Um,
intimidate? I guess?
I mean,
I wouldn't
you
say
would,
that's intimidation.
I think you would just do a fort save to see whether or not you blush.
Maybe a. Maybe a.
I think that would be
there's
will,
never a-
actually.
Will?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will?
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like a bodily function would be fort.
Well,
Is
you,
Will
you
not
need
But
to be, like, mentally
he's
capable
I
of
think
hiding
he's
embarrassment.
trying to, like, will
Gotcha,
himself
okay.
out of being
Fluster.
embarrassed.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
Cycle's
sense.
trying to fluster him into dropping it by like bringing up the fact that he just did the dirty with.
But to be honest with you, I really wouldn't require a roll for that. I think that's really just something you decide as your character.
I think that's for
If you want to roll, then yeah. Oh boy.
sorry, I hit the button
We would.
twice.
818.
I don't know what the DC is to not be embarrassed, but I'm gonna guess it's at least 10.
Yeah.
I think you tailor that to the level of embarrassment.
Not particularly embarrassed about it, but that anybody was like paying attention to my personal life is kind of like startling to me.
Well, I mean, like when I was talking to Ekla, I heard things. But I'll just give a tap on the chest and be like, "Don't worry, everybody needs somebody. Doesn't matter if they got a tail.
Yeah.
Some
Or
people
if they're
dig
a
that stuff."
hag,
Now, let's
whatever
not bring
floats your
that up,
boat,
Cycle.
man.
I'm not
I'm
going
just
to
saying.
I didn't need that
indulge
person.
in your perversions.
Well, I
anyway,
gotta
the
tell
one
you,
in
I
there.
So we're
highly
going
recommend
to,
indulging in them.
we will strike at the alchemist lair next. It sounds.
On
That's
our
the
way
plan.
back, yes. After
I
we
don't think
report
there's
to Artemis.
anything. I don't think there's anything we can do for OnStar at this point.
Not likely. Not
Not
with
with our
these
forces.
forces against a city.
Well, with that,
I don't-
Ekla chimes in and says, "Well, we'll be having more covert operations in the next couple days to try to get refugees out."
What kind of covert operations?
Finding out a way to get people into the city. More than likely, we will use the tunnels that aren't on any public maps.
There are tunnels? There were tunnels this whole time?
Well,
That
yeah, but
actually is a pretty.
they're submerged in water.
Oh.
I'd like to point out that my
Well-
sister can breathe underwater, and
Yeah.
Elithis can turn into a
Not-
fish.
Not that you would have a way of knowing this, but yeah, we kind of thrive at that.
Well,
We get into places we shouldn't.
then I regret not mentioning it.
Yeah.
Well, they say
Dampiers have to
hindsight is
breathe?
2020. Yes, they do. There's
Yeah, but Pathfinder is really generous about breathing underwater anyway.
Yeah.
You get like 2 fucking minutes before you have to come up for air.
Damn, son.
Holy shit.
And
We're
of
all
course, I'm
Harry
sure there's
Houdini.
magic
Which
items.
and then you don't even drown. You just start making con checks.
For like non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Really? Damn. Drowning's fucking serious. I imagine that,
Yeah.
like in 3.5, if you start drowning, you're so fucked. Like, the minute you
Well,
actually
I mean,
struggle
if
and
you
harder
are
makes you
far
struggle.
away from the surface, you're pretty fucked. You're not gonna make like 3, 4, 5 con checks.
Well, yeah, but like if you have enough health, you could be able to make it in time to gasp for
Yeah.
the top. Yeah. But like if you don't have much health, if you're like a wizard, you know, you got problems. But if you're like a fighter, you can just drop your armor and make good
Yep.
swim checks. You know, armor's not worth a life. But yeah. For future plans, Ekla, if we are working with you, you should probably understand that we're not exactly what you'd call normal.
Well,
And,
I understand that. You are of my line, and he kind of
That's what I
motions to
said.
his own body.
That's
But he
an
says,
unline.
I was
We
under
have
the
rules."
impression that our mission was not to get inside of OnStar when we invaded the camp a few days ago. There wasn't
Well,
much
it certainly
point
could
in
be.
getting inside the walls.
That's true.
Well, you never really know. There always could have been a
Plus your
chance we would have been able
plus
to
your green friend over there with the hair turned into a flying creature.
Right, I guess
True,
that
but
did
with
give
the
us
hair?
access to the
With
city.
the hair? What?
She's got nice hair.
Actually,
It was an
Canon
oversight.
now.
But,
think of it.
it was an
Holy shit.
oversight, but there's nothing we can do about it
Yeah.
now.
No,
My,
there isn't.
my
But
token
out
has
of
hair,
game,
but I don't actually have that hair.
I don't know. You
Come
look
to
pretty
think
Fabio.
Yeah, that's the
That
token that
actually
we
looks a bit
picked
like
for me,
my
but I
hair.
didn't actually make my own token, so
All
My hair's
right, all
cool,
right.
though.
I have
It is
long,
really nice,
I have
though.
long white hair. So
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 out of game.
we look alike.
yeah,
I reach out and stroke your hair. It is rather fine. Actually, I think Morky does it for me.
I would be okay
The
with
tumor
that actually.
Come to think of it, if out of game, if Xanthan was able to actually manage to get into the city by swimming through those tunnels without having to make swim checks, because you know she can breathe underwater,
Yep.
she would have been in the city filled with possible ammunition on the wall to just shoot at people. And there's nothing people
Yeah.
could have done about it.
They would have been way too far away for her to hit them with arrows from
Well,
the
no, I
city
mean, like,
walls.
Imagine if she had like a pile of arrows next to her doing rapid shot into troops that were trying to break into the place.
That's true.
And there
Should
was
have been
nothing they could
awful
do
far
about it.
away from you guys, though.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
if she starts getting shot at, get back in the tunnel and swim back.
Wow, I
Like, if it's-
genuinely don't understand why this macro isn't working, because I literally just copy pasted it from my other campaign where it's totally working. Oh, wait, maybe I know why. Probably because it still has my character name in it. Whoopsie.
I like how Ekla is like, you're from my line. It's like, I am a bird. He is a Dampier. He looks human. That is an elf.
But you're a bluebird.
It's the new bird.
Not to mention that people don't really see elves anymore, so I'd probably just look like a half elf or a human with pointy ears. To most people.
Speaking of elves and pointy ears, I started watching Chronicles of Shannara.
What the fuck?
How is it?
It's got potential. I remember it used to be a game or something, but it's like a post-apocalyptic world where after all humans like destroyed the entire world, the United States was like broken up into 4 areas. Think a bit like Shadowrun. Like after humans fuck themselves over, magic comes back, and like humans morph into different like creatures. So there's like elves, humans known as rovers, trolls, and gnomes. I think there's more than that, but the but like magic comes back too, and magic like when you use it, it hurts you or like does stuff. So like if you like throw a fireball, there's a good chance your arm's going to be singed to hell and burned for a while. So you probably shouldn't do it again. And
My
like,
kind of magic.
but like it's neat, but like Jesus Christ, the first episode is like an hour and 30 minutes long. There's like 5 episodes worth of fucking exposition in it. Like there's just plot point after plot point after plot point just thrown at you.
Well, I'll have to
Very
remake that
quickly.
macro sometime. Anywho, you guys were having a discussion about going north because OnStar was not going to work out, and then Ekla chimed in with a what they're planning to do for OnStar.
What is your plan for is there any way that we could help with your plan to retake OnStar? I don't see how we're going to
It's not
defeat
so much
that many more
retaking, it's just getting
Therians.
refugees out.
Well, as of right now, all troops are going to be diverted to Thorold to help with the resistance there. But once that is finished, then we will have the manpower to lead kind of shock troops into OnStar and get as many people out as we can.
It seems like they're
Well-
pretty adamant about killing off the non-human races very quickly, though.
Meta.
Let's see.
So-
Go ahead.
No,
Cypher
we've
doesn't
noticed that.
give a shit about that.
And I'll also say, let's see, does that get revealed right now? Yes. So a raven arrives, and Ekla excuses himself to go read the message.
This will probably be a hard thing to pull off. Do I see who it is from? Is there a seal on it that I noticed?
It definitely has a Lacian seal on it.
Oh, I thought it was maybe the Mare family one.
Nope, bright blue.
Alright. If it's something we need to know, he'll tell us.
So he walks back over to you and says, "Well, I have good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
The bad news is that the Etherians have been spotted on the border next to Tarsus and Sanarist. They're suspected to be making a plan for overrunning Sanarist, which means that they would overtake that entire area now that they control OnStar.
Because our forces won't be able to get down there.
Yep, because they control the roads. The good news is that ships from Myrefall with a brand new battalion of freshly trained knights will be landing in Amdrian within the week.
Well, that's hopeful.
Well, Amdrian with the ship backup would definitely be defended, unless they bring a fleet of their own. But has there been sightings of fleets in the area? Like enemy fleets?
The Navy's been engaged near the islands. The Etherians sailed around to the north and have been attacking the islands, but for the most part, the Lacian Navy has kept them at bay. They're sending ships to Amdrian primarily to drop off new troops and to pick up all of the books and contraband from the smuggling operations and deliver them back to the capital.
Noble. So Amdrian would definitely be a nicely defended place, but it would probably just end up turning into Thorold, where they'd just surround it. I mean, you can't surround a naval city, of course. But
Well, yeah, the fact that Amdrian has a port means that they're unlikely to focus on it a whole lot.
Yeah, because it's
Have
very
you-
hard without a blockade to stop supplies from getting into a port city. So
Have you sent word to the rest of the Lacian cities that might come into contact with Aetherian troops that the Aetherians are trying to lure the leaders out under the guise of peace talks before they slaughter them?
Yes.
no, it was a yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
we've sent out messages and we're gonna start using new codes.
Has anybody talked to him about the illusion or the fact that it was an illusion? Saverick doesn't know that it's an illusion, but
I thought I did a report with my soldier profession.
Okay.
And I
okay,
with the information I had, and the information you had all told me,
because that would
we
probably
used
be
that information
important.
to talk. Oh
Would
yeah,
probably
no.
be important for morale. You know that they're not
Yeah, to know
actually
that that's
summoning
fake.
fire gods to
Well, creatures
walk
of
over that.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know what most people think of
Yeah.
a giant elemental appearing before their city, but it's certainly not probably friendly.
Probably something along the lines of shit.
Run the fuck away.
Especially when they see the same people who summoned it destroy it.
It's confusing to me. Perhaps to show that they're more powerful than magic or something.
Yeah, that was kind of the charade.
When in reality, if they had actually summoned one, it probably would have just destroyed all of them. Because they explode when they die out of game.
Well, you don't actually know that it was a fire elemental. Nobody succeeded
No,
in a
I
knowledge check on that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's why I said out of game.
Out
Yeah.
of game, in meta, it was definitely not a fire elemental, but
Oh
that's
yeah,
okay.
but like if it was, it would have been a much different than what happened there. All right, so I guess we're getting
And
ready
you
to mobilize
guys happen to know that, if you remember, that like Wallace of Featherpeak and Irina Swiftstride are both at Thorold right now.
doing the smuggling operation at the bridge.
Right.
Yup.
They were gonna blow up the bridge if they had to.
And Wallace said that he would eventually send his eagle to help coordinate efforts.
So is he
These are
gonna
the
send
guys who
that
are gonna help
raven
me
back?
find the elves, right?
Yeah, I think so actually. She had commented that she might know where they are.
Yeah. Well, they're down near the Whispering Cliffs.
Well, more specifically, she knows somebody who might know. So it's sort of secondhand knowledge for her.
Is secondhand a knowledge check?
Lols.
So just as a reminder, that's the missions that you had up.
Okay.
Mithril potatoes.
So, what's the lowdown on Thorold? We just know that they're gonna try to take. We think that they're gonna try to take that city next.
The lowdown on Thorold. So Ekla can actually fill you in on a lot of that. So 2 of the 3...
What's the lowdown on Thorold?
Well, last we heard, 2 of the 3 cities of Thorold are under Aetherian control. Reports are that curfews have been instigated and the gates between the 3 cities have been sealed. They have not yet gained control of the library in Thorold, the books, or the artifacts, and contraband is being smuggled out on a routine basis to the south. All of this is being shipped to Amdrian as quick as they can. So they're channeling through Tarsus to Amdrian in hopes of getting picked up by the Myrefall Navy and shipped off to the capital for safekeeping. Several book burnings have been held and non-human residents have fled fearing execution. The 3rd city seems to be held by a group calling themselves the Silver Hand. Irina Swiftstride would like to make contact with this group for the supply caravans. Would like to make contact with this group and set up supply caravans so that the Lacian military can assist them. It is hoped that the Aetherians can be stopped there before they make their way farther south. The bridge south of Thorold has been destroyed to prevent this from happening. Or will be destroyed. They have it jerry-rigged right now.
Um, I don't know. That sounds intriguing.
Lots of options, all with story implications.
Yeah.
Bafuk? Since
I
we
mean-
sort of just struck a deal to go Bafuk.
It's true, but I imagine that'll keep.
Kirik will probably press for that one, but it's a matter of whether or not you feel any more prepared now than you did then.
That was my other question. Do we feel like we're going to do any better? Last time, our entire party had a really rough time taking out just one of those fucking creatures.
That was a shitload of awful.
And it was
terrible-
already it was
Mhm.
already like maimed. It's already a fucked up one.
I
and
know,
we-
it's crazy to think that like this fucking thing with no legs got like
We
just
are a
the
lot
better
stronger
of all
now.
of us.
Yeah.
We
Well,
got
by, like, one level.
Hailstorm, we got
Bill,
Elephas has
maybe
his
we should
stab.
wait until we level up because he said that we
That's
possibly
meta.
could level.
That is
What?
Yeah, that's some
meta.
meta shit.
Fine, okay.
We're not like you know what? My lifts are getting better every day. I feel like I'm gonna be able up to I'm gonna deadlift 500 pretty soon. Once I can deadlift that much, we'll take on the Alchemist.
Saverick makes the suggestion that he says,
Sorry, Suzu.
No,
That
no,
wasn't
it's
meant to be
true.
mean.
No. I agree with you.
it would be wise to honor your agreement with Joseph. If you back out of this deal, it's unlikely you'll secure any more support from them.
I guess we did. Did we agree to go right to Bafuk after this? I think we did, actually. Now that I think about it,
He says no.
we didn't. Okay. In that case,
It wouldn't be wise to make him wait, is all I have
No.
to say.
Didn't we agree to like find one of the sisters after this?
She's at
Yeah,
the,
it's the same
yeah.
thing. She's with the Alchemist.
Oh, I see.
And Walker wants to go to the Whispering Cliffs.
Well, I want to stop Bafuk because, well,
Yeah.
frankly, he's making unnatural creatures, and I don't like that. Also,
Right.
Kari is a friend, and I like friends.
So that's two great reasons to go to Bafuk. I have a great reason for going to Bafuk because he's an alchemist and he fucked my father up, so I want vengeance. So I think, man, Thorold looks fun. That looks cool.
You're hilarious.
Saverick,
What?
Saverick is motivated to stay with his friends.
Thanks,
so-
buddy.
Yeah.
No.
He didn't say which friends.
He just said friends.
Do you mean the Reisenjäger or us?
The rise. He's been away from them for a long time. He wants to, hang out with them as long as possible before the war inevitably takes us away from them.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant, and I give Elvis a look like, "Pfft, you thought he meant us."
Not that I haven't grown to enjoy our little group, but family
I look
is
at
what
Check
it
and I was like,
is.
you should check your roll sarcasm check.
Family is what you make of it whenever you're monstrous, for lack of a better word.
Well, you helped kill my brother and saved him from a torturous vampire doom. So you're my family now, and you're coming with us.
He was pretty
Well,
much
you helped
officially
kill
built
my
into the Bear
brother.
family.
So you're family now. All right. Well, I guess that
And you
we're-
guys had also witnessed like the pillars of fire as well. I don't know if that weighs in on your decision making or not.
That was up to the north. It was all around. I have no idea what that means.
Well, I guess my question is the party also considering checking out one of those locations or like trying to find a rough area where that happened?
They were all really far on the horizon, and like
Mm-hmm.
that could be anywhere. Even with knowing exactly where I'm gonna go, like that could be anywhere.
Just walk in a straight line.
All right.
yes, it would be worthwhile to know, but it also seems like a wild goose chase when we have clearly outlined objectives and a giant party of Reisenjäger following us right now to go kill Bavik.
I guess Bafok's lair is where it's at.
Okay.
All right.
Any plans to detour or go anywhere else on the way?
Well,
if it's possible, we can stop at a shrine.
Ooh, can we get supplies? I need arrows.
Or
Oh yeah,
Ergonost.
you just gotta restock. Well,
stop
let's go to the shrine then, on our way to Ergonost.
Okay.
Day's ride.
Let me prepare that. Let's see. That one. It's one of these 42 pages. Just give me a minute to find this. I need to rename those. They really need to come out with folders so I can organize this better. Okay. There's that, and then there should be...
Damn it, Darkbait, I found all the cold spells. They're not on the cleric list. They're on the druid list.
Yeah.
Wah.
There's so many.
Yeah, that'll happen. Oh, come on, I had... Oh wait, is this the map that had it? No. But it's this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the guy. Okay. Okay. Now you can begin your journey to the shrine if you would like. It'll be the following morning though.
Let's do it.
Wait, we leave the following morning, or we?
Well,
arrive the
it's
following morning?
dusk right now, so you'll need to decide if you want. I mean, I guess you could march overnight if you really wanted to.
Nope, we'll leave in the morning. That way I have all my spells.
And I can heal a bit more.
I didn't think you guys were in that big a
Yes.
hurry to get to Bafok's lair.
I look over to Cycle, and he's like, "Can you hit me with that wand again?"
Hey
you
man,
ask
you got
very
anyone with
nicely.
that wand? No, I thought you took it from him.
I just kind of give you a grumble.
Even if he took it from me, he couldn't use it.
No, I took his blunt.
Yeah, he took
Oh.
my blunt.
I took his cigaweed.
I'm just kidding, man. And I'm gonna use Magic Divide.
Oh yeah, you succeed.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna hold it up and I'm gonna go boom, 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 boom. Where do you want it?
I sort of like just tap the center of my chest.
I go, okay, and I wind up and I go, bend over, baby, because here come the heels, and I slap your butt.
Is that the
Oh,
part?
shit.
Is that the spot where I hit him with the arrow?
Yeah, right on the spot.
I'm not sure how the effect of that healing would look, but it's kind of makes my kind of twinge, and it's a very strange feeling to be healed by dark energy.
Most things I do to people's butts feel strange to them the first time.
That's
You'll get
I'll
used to
give
it,
you-
baby.
Only the
I'll
first
give you
time.
a high five for that.
High five. Wait, that wand. I'm trying to remember what it does,
Sammy for your
or how much healing it does.
Should have been inflict minor wounds. This would be 1d8 plus 1 per 2. Or no, 1d8 plus 1 per level. Is that right?
Yeah, something else.
Max 5.
Yeah. 1d8 plus 5. Should not have rolled that.
1d8. Plus
So
5.
12.
I'm at 100%.
I have a feeling that I completely miss his high five.
Yeah, I think you went to like fist bump and
Oh yeah. So I don't know what doing like that weird white person move where like you don't know how to respond.
put her there, bro.
Yeah, and I just like you hold out a fist and I just grab your fist and shake it. I'm like
You're
throwing
s-
a curtsy because I'm super awkward.
Anyway, carry on.
Okay, so it is the following morning, and the camp is kind of a ruckus while everyone's packing up things because the troops are moving out today. A lot of them are heading to Thorold, and some of them are heading back to Ergonost because, you know, several of them are badly injured. But Joseph and the other Reisenjäger are gathering up their things, and they look like they're ready to head out too.
With us?
I don't know.
Well, I'll go talk with Ovu and see what's up. Sure, everything's all right because that sounded interesting. Are you guys about ready?
Well, we're not
Yep.
staying on the road.
Hmm. Fair enough.
If-
That's what he said to me, or did you say
Yeah.
that to me?
No, he said
Okay.
that to you.
Okay. All right, smartass.
That's Xanthem when she was talking shit about Joseph.
Yep. I just nod my head. I don't say yes.
I posted a link.
So,
That's what I was talking about.
Ekla still has that Raven, right?
Yeah.
For sending out. Okay.
Ooh, I love the
'Cause I got a
Daisy
letter.
Dukes waves.
I'm Dr.
It's in the notepad.
I think I'm better than everyone
Actually,
else because
I don't know if Xanthem or any of you guys want to add anything to the letter, but it's there.
I can hear you through the window, morons.
If there's like any letters you want to direct,
Just pretend like you sleep.
because I feel, you know. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't plan on spending any more time in the middle of the road, but I assume we're going to be getting on the road soon.
Well, it depends. Are you needing our... I mean, are you calling on us immediately? Joseph was rather unclear on the timeline.
As far as I know, we've made our minds about going to confront the alchemist.
We're headed to Ergonos to restock our supplies.
Well,
Can we meet you outside of Bafok's lair in, I don't know, how long will that take? 2 days?
Well, you're the ones that know his location.
Yeah, I'm asking Meta how long that will take before we expect to be there.
Well, you're going to the shrine and then to Ergonost, so probably 3 days, maybe 4.
Probably like 4 days outside of Ergonos before we can head to Bafok's Lair because we have to meet them somewhere that they know.
Oh, the swamp.
They could meet us at
Gross.
Ergonos.
You guys get a second chance for Swamp Town.
Oh, fucking shit.
yeah,
You say
I
that like it's a
assume
good
that
thing.
I'm
they
excited.
could meet us at Ergonost.
I'm sure you're going to give us your most shittiest quagmire swamp.
They could meet us on the road just south of Ergonos.
Sure.
Like there, in a couple days.
Yeah, we can manage that.
It'll be some time before they can make it back to the fort. So, I don't know. They could just come with us.
We'll be ready to head to Bafok's Lair from the road south of Urganost in a couple days. Come with us if you like, or we'll meet you there. It's up to you.
I promise it'll be more interesting if you come with us. And I give him kind of a punch in the shoulder.
Saverick wants you to come.
Haha.
It wouldn't be the first time. And he kind of gives you a playful look.
Okay.
You're not supposed to tell anybody about that.
I didn't sign any contracts.
Can you even write?
Not when I'm coming.
Oh my gosh.
Can only focus on one thing at a time. I see. And I point at the eye.
Exactly. You hit the nail right on the head, my friend.
Come with us.
I could probably tag along. Joseph wouldn't have a problem with that.
All right. And I'm going to ask what they're going to be doing with Kados and Depur, since they're still recovering.
Well, we want to get them off the road so that they're not at risk any longer, but we'll tend to their wounds. Shadow can help.
Meta, are tieflings healed by dark energy as well?
I don't think so.
Okay, I was just curious.
Why the fuck didn't I know that?
Okay.
What?
Salty.
Never mind. I could have just... Well, oh no, I'm sorry. Your fault, Zavrik. I did offer to heal them and you turned me away because you wanted sexy time, so...
You get
Priorities.
such gross
gonna-
assumptions.
He's gotta lay down that sexual healing, baby.
Yep.
Children, get in the wagon.
Savrik's gonna become the old grandpa of the group.
Yeah, he is the grumpy old man.
Very soon, yeah.
I mean, he's 124, so I mean, there's not a lot of. He doesn't have any options. Glad to hear you're coming with us.
I'm 118. Oh, 147, never mind, sorry.
Oh. Well, you're getting there. Okay. Shall we?
I think we shall. Just like old times.
Well, hopefully some better times than we've had recently. Come throw your stuff in the back of the wagon.
I'm pretty good at that, brother.
Yes. Always entering from the behind.
And he mock throws his axe into the back of the wagon, mimicking the other night when he threw his weapon across the tower. And then he climbs into the wagon and he like pretends to be blind and not be able to see, like he's pretending to be the guy that you guys caught, and he's like feeling his way along the wall. Don't hurt me.
Be careful, or I'll hit you with the sharp side of this thing. I
Is
say,
anyone-
grabbing the pommel of my sword.
What's up?
Is anybody gonna add anything to the letter, or
Letter, huh?
anyone got a? Yeah, I wrote a letter. It's where the notepad was. I have switched it because the notepad was all about OnStar stuff, and the OnStar stuff is gone. So, or done with. Even got a nice blue sealed letter.
Oh, look at you.
I was quietly writing that in the back of the wagon while everyone was being dicks.
You know, you could have just asked, and I would have given you a new handout to edit.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you were
give him a
busy
new hand.
DMing stuff.
Anyway,
PPS.
Oh yeah. I figured they might I
Eh,
figured they might get an idea in their head that
no, they wouldn't.
we've encountered the red bumpies in our travels.
Nope, they totally. But you're their favorite son. You couldn't do no wrong. Like, they would never assume that you had an STD.
I said we, not just me. I implied that I'm not. I might not be, because they don't know I am or not. I don't think. I don't
Wow,
think I
that's
told
actually
them.
pretty solid.
I think about my letters, man.
I can tell.
All right. Onward. I go back to whatever cart. I'm gonna ask what cart Depur's in, and go say goodbye to her before we get too far.
I give him the old elbow nudge, like, say
Oh,
goodbye.
boy.
Brown.
I'm gonna add bird to the next stew I eat.
I've eaten chicken in front of you.
And you should be ashamed.
Birds are
Well,
carnivores too.
I've
Or-
been mixing eggs into his breakfast for a long time.
Birds eat other birds.
Been preparing him for this moment.
Day by day genocide.
Birds are fucking
so-
cannibals. They'll eat their like other members of their species.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go and say goodbye to Dupur, but I'm not gonna type much out.
Okay,
I'm not gonna type anything out. I'm just
Okay.
going to say goodbye. And
you
do
guys have
goodbye
a
things.
moment.
We have a sweet moment.
Yes.
Carry on.
My dad is still at Ergonost, right?
Yeah. I believe so.
Okay, I don't think I need to add anything to the letter then.
Say that 5 times fast. Reisenjäger Rendezvous.
Reisenjäger Rendezvous. Once.
You got your
God.
French. You got your German.
That looks
You're all
like
good to
somebody
go?
just fucking threw up on their keyboard and tried to clean it up with a rag.
Yeah.
That's German.
Is that
guys.
right? Is that right? And you rendezvous rag.
Looks like my keystrokes when I was playing a hunter.
Face roll.
You guys don't know shit about Hunter fucking keystrokes back in fucking Cataclysm. Fucking damn. Fucking remember.
So,
God.
That was a lot of
Wait.
F-bombs.
yeah, that fucking was a fucking lot of fucking F-bombs, fucking.
No, I was just remembering Bethelak when like I had to just smash the shit out of multi-shot like a madman.
I love it. I liked him
Did you-
better when they had mana.
Holographic Cobra, go.
So we're on our way to the shrine?
Yep.
I
Yep.
guess so.
Knowledge geography that shit. Let's figure out a path.
I'll do it. As soon as... There we
That is not what you're looking for.
Oh. Buck.
Okay. Anybody got survival rolls?
Yep. Give me a sec. Oh shit, I don't have a token on the board.
You can fix that though. And fun fact, if you take the macro, well, never mind. I guess it's a global macro. Alright, 20's not bad.
Why can't I grab my thing on?
I don't know.
Like, it just selects a bunch of stuff. Oh, there we go. Yay.
Sounds like a personal problem.
we find amazing things.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna work more on my shit, my poison during this day.
Okay. Do you have the crafting calculator open for that?
Do I see anything
Well-
while we travel?
Oh shit, that's really low.
I have to roll a nat 1 to be exposed to it. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
but
just
you'd
didn't
also
make any
probably be
progress.
using my alchemy pot, which
That's a
would
good
be
point.
like a plus 10, I think.
5.
Plus 5. Fuck. You should ask for my help, man. I'll help you.
Well then, why not?
What are you crafting?
I think I just have to pass a DC 16, but I didn't. So
What is it called?
Sasson leaf. Don't worry. For some reason, poison takes over a week to craft. Meanwhile,
Can I aid?
Meanwhile, even with your ×2, I was putting that in. It takes over a week to make. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
potions you can do in a day.
Yep.
In fact, you can do it in 5 minutes. This is some shit. It's residue.
Swift alchemy.
I'm grinding down a leaf for Christ's sake.
Well, but it's assumed that you're putting it through a process. So
But
it's
fermented.
yeah, it's possible that you have some form of like alcohol or vinegar or something that you're using to dissolve certain properties of the leaf to get its venom out in its maximum potency.
Maybe. Actually, I should have done that during the last night we were traveling too. Can I roll again?
Yeah, if you'd like. Just keep track of that.
With then +5 from the pot, and then have assistance from cycle. That would put me at 15, so I still got nothing done. Fantastic. I have points in that too. Do I have a -3? No, I don't. I'm just stupid. That's all.
Just
Tried.
I can't roll to help him. I just.
Honestly, it would be easier for me to just give you the fucking ingredients after I pay for them and have you just
Yeah.
make it. I'll just
Super
tell you
would.
the recipe. Because I'm obviously
mean-
completely incompetent at this now.
You have an alchemist in the party.
Well, I mean, it's poison. I figure I should be able to make poison, but apparently I suck, so.
Well, it's not that.
From now
It's
on,
not,
I can
it's
also
not,
make poison.
It's not that you can't make poison. It's just that as an alchemist, he specializes in mixing things, and therefore is just better at it than you, which makes
I
sense
just feel I should
because he's
study.
an alchemist.
I guess the next
Well, after
You're
these
better
branches I'll
at
put
the
none of
stabby
that.
stab because Cycle can't hit shit if he tries to stabby stab.
Yeah.
Well, feats I can take that improve my ability to make poison, I think.
Yeah, I don't
kinda do.
hailstorm. I don't
could get-
hailstorm my cestus. I hailstorm your shit. Because you specialize in the stabby stab. I specialize in the mixy mix.
Oh, speaking of, hold on.
And the Toki Toke.
And the toki toke. And the talkie talk.
Of course. Well, I take 4 points of damage.
Okay, well,
So
Why?
I have to.
learned your lesson.
I'm going to. No, I'm going to put Night Kiss and prick a finger with it.
okay.
Apparently, I hit something important.
Yeah, you bleed profusely out of that finger, and you go shit, and you like wipe it on your feathers. But then the wound heals, and you notice there's this little gray spot there that you just can't rub off.
Alright.
Scar.
I look at his wound. I was like, holy shit, why did you just slice yourself? Let me tend to this.
Ooh.
Because
Can we drink to this?
I should.
I walk
would
over and
say-
go, dude, you want to do it on the wrist and downward motion.
That's
you
if
don't
I
wanna
want
cut-
results.
Don't want to
This
cut
is
the
shameful.
tendons.
You keep doing that, and you're going to look like this guy over here. And I point at Ovu.
Yeah, but the scars will be gray apparently. No,
And hidden
Cycle
beneath
already warned me
feathers.
that.
It helps with the
Cycle already warned
women.
me. Chicks dig scars.
Yeah,
They do.
but not birds.
They like it.
I give
Keep
up.
in mind that I'm convinced that your weapon is completely not changed at all.
With that heal check, I'm gonna say that you, Elthis, you have a sudden nausea at the sight of blood.
Oh god.
All of a
Oh
sudden.
god, Kirik, what did you? Oh god.
Ah,
What
It's
is
all
going on?
berries.
it's all
made a-
over the place.
I'm gonna whip you up a Bloody Mary. That's what always helps me.
Yeah, actually, that would probably help. Please.
How did
Um,
you get it on my sword?
So you gain the
Ah.
nauseated condition. Let's do a D4. That makes sense. For 1 hour.
Can I mix him a Bloody Mary?
Is it actually alcoholic? That's just generally a
Can-
bad idea.
I don't know.
Can you use your
It will be when
water
I do it.
powers to wash out the back of the wagon?
I
You
mean,
got
I-
everywhere.
Clean up your own damn mess.
Fine. I hydraulic push like on the floor of the wagon to clean it up a little bit.
Okay.
Actually, I just create water. It's probably safer.
Actually, what
I
I'll
look
do
at-
is I'll just take a little bit of my water skin water and I'll put it into a cup and have Morky prestignify it into tasting like a virgin Bloody Mary and hand it to you.
Thanks, buddy. I
Got your back.
pat Monkey on the head while I say thank you to you.
It's okay.
Smells like a bar I went to in Thirlworld one time.
Never been. Wouldn't get the joke. Although, I
Mm.
mean, it does smell pretty bad, I'm sure.
Yeah, y'all are too young too.
You keep saying that.
Is
Keep
somebody
that up.
watching-
We're gonna hop on the old man bandwagon too with Ovu.
It keeps being a thing.
Is somebody watching the Star Wars bar scene?
I know that.
Because that's what it sounded like. It sounded like just like the canteen. Or cantina, whatever it is.
Lauren's got Portlandia on, so it might have
No.
been a gag or something.
That's probably what it was. Okay.
Well, that was a shitty cleaning roll by me.
Why? You don't even have points in perform cleaning.
No, I don't. I think
Okay.
it should be a very basic function that I should know, but apparently it's charisma based.
I think with that, I think you like
Performing.
slip. I think you slip and fall in it, and it like gets into your like down. So now you just smell like vomit for like 2 or 3 days before you take a.
No,
We might have to
It's
throw you
not
in
a
the lake.
negative. It's not
That
like
doesn't
riding.
mean it's not a failure.
I just failed to clean. I didn't face plant. Gonna make me reflex out of the way of it,
You've
like roll to avoid vomit.
you've scrubbed it into the wood of the thing. Now
Ew.
you've
Ugh.
varnished the bottom of it with vomit.
Oh God.
That's why he hydraulic pushed it first. Keep in mind, he said it first before I pushed
All right. I'm gonna roll and see.
it. What?
Nope, it's happening. Okay. You're fine. Nothing happens. You guys successfully clean out most of the vomit, and Elithis is the only one that's sick.
I guess I won't be doing that in front of you anymore. Then again,
And with that, you notice that Night Kiss looks particularly shiny.
Okay. So,
so it did work.
off work
So he
tomorrow
wasn't
also.
lying to me.
All for what now?
I'm off work tomorrow also. I just got an email.
Oh my god.
It's fucking
Nice.
stupid.
Your last week, you're gonna go in one day.
2 day or no, well, no, 2 days. Wednesday and Thursday. It's hilarious.
So is your area like bad, or is it just kind of a just because in some areas it's bad?
It's bad, but we follow the government schedule, and the government in DC, they're shutting down all offices tomorrow.
Ah.
Everything's still because we get a bunch of snow like this. There's nowhere to put it, so
Right.
like basically, I'm sure metro and public transport's gonna be fucked. And like so, basically, they're just calling it now. So yeah,
Wait, where are you?
all
though?
right. I mean, I live in Baltimore, but I work for the next week. I work in DC.
Oh shit, you were. Were you in Baltimore during all that crazy shit happening?
No, I moved
Okay.
there here about 5 months ago.
Oh, okay. I thought you were there to be for like the whole "fuck you, Baltimore" movement.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't here for that. Everybody got out of the city for that anyway.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I'd be like, oh, I'm
Wasn't-
going crazy.
wasn't-
I'm out of here.
Wasn't the greatest.
No, it wasn't. I doubt a lot of people were very proud to live in that city during that time.
Ravens Nation.
Okay.
So,
So,
we move on to the shrine.
yep, you guys can move on along your path because it's 31. So I'll just let you pick. You are weaving your way through forest in a wagon. So I'm gonna say like 14 miles in a day, 15 miles in a day.
Why can't we just use knowledge geography like we did last time?
He did, and he sucked at
Oh.
it. So it was survival
Mm-hmm.
from Elvis.
And I rocked that one, but I also got sick after healing you, so I'm just like kind of pointing you guys' way through the woods. And we're in a wagon, trying to travel through the woods. That's hard.
I find it odd that he got sick that I would hurt myself. Like, is he worried about me? He literally saved
just the
Xanthan
sight of
from like.
blood.
No,
Just
no,
doesn't
like
like the
you
sight of
you
blood.
gash yourself open, and it was just such a huge amount of blood that I got sick. Like
Just
You were
just
doing
literally
like
Kill
tending to
Bill style.
Xanthan who had a cut open throat.
I don't make the rules, man.
Just
Except that I do.
After
think
like after
You
like
sneaky
5
snake.
days of just tending to so many people's wounds, you out of nowhere decide to slit your own finger, and huge amounts of blood come gushing out, and I just can't handle it and get sick.
Yeah, I think you might have been like on autopilot, tending to all those people, like you were just going through the motions. But then, like that was your breaking point, like right there. That was the last drop of blood that you could tolerate.
Hmm.
I gotta be very careful with this thing. It's a lot sharper than I thought it was.
See if you can drop it through the bottom of the wagon.
I don't think since this is Elvis's wagon, he would take too kindly to that.
Nope.
Now, if it were my wagon, I mean, I did give it a name. I mean, I don't know
You
if you
did
saw it
brand it.
blazoned on the side of it,
Yeah.
but you know.
I'm holding my stomach, and I put my hand on the side of the wagon, and I rename it as I shape the wood of the wagon.
Can't shape cuts. Come on, at this point, it's been its name since day one.
I rename it to Chubra Thingy.
Oh my
Chubra
god.
thingy. You just move the P's like lower part, the tail up, so it's Chubra.
Instead of Chubra, yep.
I see what you did there.
I'm sick. I can't really think, and like, Kirik is
But I'll make
calling
sure-
it his wagon, and I'm like, nope, mine.
Then you know what? I guess from now on, every time I charge myself up, I'm just gonna have to do it in front of you.
Ugh. Oh, good. I like throw my head out the back of the wagon and throw up some more. Okay, so I'm sure that it's been an hour, or
Yep.
is it a day?
Yeah, if you guys have traveled that far, it's been a day. And you're actually next to the lake now. Okay, interesting.
Yep. I am going to look for a good spot to set up camp.
Okie dokie. Just a minute.
So, Cycle, you wanna make this poison for me?
Sure, man.
I've been getting nowhere with it for the past like 3 days.
What kind of poison is it?
Very, very potent poison. I explained it to him.
Oh, you're making that dank shit. Alright, I'll pull out my little caster pot shit.
Survival. Okay.
Yeah, he made it.
That looks good enough to me, yeah.
Savric's looking for any signs of activity, human or otherwise, but doesn't see much with the perception, at least, I imagine.
Nothing in the way of humans. So let me move you guys to the map.
I go ahead and start setting up my hide campsite.
Okay, let me... You guys are actually going to come in from the...
Ooh, I love the jungle noises.
Yeah, you're going to come in from that east side.
Those are big ass leaves.
Yeah. And the lake is to your north. So you guys are pretty close to the shore right now. And put your wagon somewhere near too.
I say I'm gonna go and clean my myself.
Okay.
All right, the
Just a
vomit.
minute before we do anything.
Okay.
I think that'll work. No. Oh shit, what's the thing called for... So I just realized a few macros that I should totally have for this group. What is that roll? Oh, of course. There was an error with your formula. Please try again. Well, fuck. There we go. That's Butamus. Put that on my bar. Couple more seconds, sorry.
Take your time.
Okay. I think the wagon's probably closer to that. Okay, so you guys come up on this area, and Elithis thinks that right here next to the swamp seems okay. Or not swamp, but next to the lake seems alright. He's a little leery of like some cobweb looking things he sees in a couple of the trees.
I see a couple cobwebs. I'm curious about them.
Does Saverick notice that as well?
With your perception, yeah, 15's probably good enough. Yeah. They look like really old spider web, or like those like kind of, what are those like bugs that infect trees and they put...
Yeah, webworms.
Yeah, webworms. It looks a lot like that.
I'm going to reach my glaive up into it and pull some of it down.
Okay. So you pull some from the closest tree, which would be like right here.
Okay. I'm gonna assume I can be like right there.
Yeah.
With the reach on my thing. And I pull it down and I show it to Elithis as does this look recent to you?
Looks actually kind of old.
Yeah, it looks like it's been there a while. Let's see. Knowledge of nature. Identify a natural hazard. Identify a common plant or animal. Identify unnatural weather. Determine artificial nature of a feature. Let's see.
Do I know what animal made it with my nature check?
You do not.
Not sure what creature made this. But, I mean, I guess it just looks like, I don't know, worms that make webs?
They're
Something like that?
cobwebs. I bet they were made by giant cobs.
Maybe. That could be the case. Or spiders, or worms, something like that. But
No, you know that it's not like, you know that it's not spiders or worms or anything that you'd be familiar with.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, with an 18 you do. Because you can determine the, what was that one? Determine artificial nature of a feature. Identify a common plant or animal, DC 10.
Oh, so this is made by a creature I don't know, which would actually
Yes.
probably frighten the shit out of me.
Yeah.
That's not auspicious. We should probably keep our eyes open, even though it's old.
Yes. Are you sure? Like with my survival, this is the safest place I feel. Is under this tree that's covered in this web.
Mystery webs.
It's got the highest ground, and you don't think it's going to be susceptible to flooding, so that's why you picked it survival-wise. It also doesn't
Gotcha.
seem to have any real indicators of like, predators that you know of. So
Okay. Well, this is definitely the best place to set up camp. I mean, we don't want to get flooded, and this is the high ground, but we should definitely be careful. Keep a sharp
I'll
eye
tell
on
you
it,
that
watch.
these trees all have the webby stuff. There's not a lot of it, just some.
What happens if you burn one of them?
You'd probably piss off the inhabitants and they'd come out to play immediately.
Yeah, oh, okay.
You're very violent for being someone so lawful and good.
And crass to people you don't like.
Yeah. I also don't think the
You're
Elephants
horrible.
would much like us just burning a tree down.
I don't like just burning trees. I'd rather just move the tree. But
And don't forget about that arrow.
Make
in
the
my
tree
ass.
get up and walk away.
do I have
Sit
actually
down,
anything that
tree.
does that currently? I'm curious. I don't have it prepared, but
So all the web is up higher in the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. If you all don't mind, I'm gonna walk forward a little bit and see if there's anything going on a little bit further.
okay. Well, I'm gonna start setting up our campsite then, since I'm gonna assume that this is the best place, and it's probably near nighttime, and we've been traveling all day. So I set up my hide campsite.
Okay, show me where you put that.
Yep, just verifying its size.
Okay, Saverick, with that you can tell that, let's see, the ground under the trees looks like it's kind of, I don't want to say blighted, but there's no grass because sunshine doesn't get down here much. The treetops are pretty thick. You can't really see up into them. Yeah, beyond that I can't give you much.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Okay.
But hopefully not the alchemy.
I don't know. Did you drink your cat's grace today?
With that, Saverick, you look around and you still don't see anything suspicious. It just looks like trees and, you know,
Okay.
rather empty campground.
I'm gonna move over there and make one more and call it good.
Okay.
Ugh. Anyway, I come back and say I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's been here in a while.
So I assume that I succeed in my craft alchemy preparation. I'm
We're
working on the poison.
28. Yeah, I
28.
think you succeed.
Yeah.
Get the calculator open for that. I'm just gonna trust
It
you guys to
literally
take
did
care of
like
your own
Where-
crafting.
It literally only did like 12%. It's gonna take like a week and a half at this rate.
Yeah.
It
That's
would
actually
actually
a plus
be
5
more
to that,
beneficial
too.
for me to just spend the 4,000 and buy like 20 of them. And just say fuck it.
Speaking of money, did we get money after our invasion or trying
Well,
to stop?
Well, you
We
mailed
get
off
money-
reports, but you don't get money
Oh.
immediately.
Okay.
What did I roll for those reports? Was it
I
20
don't
something?
fucking know, which is why I'm gonna have to go back and find out.
Too bad they don't have little what are they? Not handy. Yeah, little bags of holding for the crows, so they can just like dump spears and shit out for us. They could just transport lumber to wherever we are.
Well, why do that? You could just do portable hull.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just wrap a portable hull up in a little like scroll and tie it to its foot.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what I rolled because the chat history is no longer infinite like it was before. Used to go all the way like days previous. Oh, that sucks.
Oh well.
Oh, that is not what I wanted to do at all.
Okay. So, I thought Saverick was going to bathe at some point.
I thought he already did clean himself
Oh,
off.
okay. Okay, so it's now after dark, and I'm gonna need watches.
And first watch.
Second.
Saverick is third.
Sorry, what? I had to
Roll
look
a
away.
perception for your watch. Third watch.
Ah, yes.
Fourth watch. That was almost a 2.
Alright. Who is second watch?
Me.
Kirik. 20 perception. You hear what almost sounds like a soft, like, chirping sound, but it doesn't sound like a bird. You're not really sure what it is.
Can I pinpoint where it's coming from?
It seems to be coming from one of the trees to your left.
Is it night now? Should we nighttime?
Yeah, it is nighttime.
It's just getting.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, it's just
you're
getting
right.
dark.
I should make it nighttime. Look at you.
I know. It's okay. I have dark vision, so I don't really care. But
I don't, so I guess I care.
yeah.
I care.
Keeping in mind, of
Who
course, that the
cares?
campfire does not at all reach
Yeah.
outside of Hyde campsite.
Nor the heat, nor anything, nor as long as we stay inside. I will, however.
I think that would be like a really interesting effect to be inside of, to see that like that light just stops
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
there, and then it's just black
It's
beyond
like a square, yeah. Well, it's,
Anyway.
It would be about the same as if a streetlight was pointing straight down at you.
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
So
but I mean, like, there's some radiant light. Good. Tangent.
during my watch, I'm gonna scooch over to
One sec.
Elithus. I'm gonna scooch over to Elithus and I'm gonna explain to him that there's something in the trees.
Even though he's asleep, you're gonna wake him up.
Yes, I was gonna wake him up and because remember he also has that survival instincts thing that lets him hear it too, even though he didn't.
Oh, you
roll.
guys, you can see out, right?
Yeah,
Ah, damn it, Kirik.
and I have
your
low.
Trap spotter bullshit.
Yeah.
That was a perception of 22.
22 didn't do it.
Okay. The one you rolled did?
I am woken up by Kirik. I'm like, why are you waking me? Is something going on?
Well, apparently that is a trap.
Yes.
Why didn't you notice that earlier?
Hell if I know, these things sometimes happen by themselves. Anyway,
It's the middle of the night, dude.
there's also something in these trees over here making a noise. Do you know? Can you hear it?
1 second.
And I don't have to roll to be quiet because they can't hear outside the campsite either.
Do I hear it?
You sure don't.
Even
I don't-
with me pointing where it is and explaining to him what it is, does he get any kind of bonus?
He
for
must be
that?
too sleepy. I don't know.
I
Oh,
don't.
Grog.
Well,
I don't hear it, man. Like,
Well, then I
what's it
suggest you
sound
sleep
like?
on clicking. I suggest you sleep on this side of the campsite then for now.
Okay. I wake up. Well, trudge over to the other side of the campsite and go to the next.
Crawl over with your bedroll. This is
Like half
fucking
over.
bullshit, man. I don't know why I listen
Is,
to these people.
Is Ovu in the
Oh shit,
wagon,
yeah, you right.
or-
You right.
The fly noises are creeping me out.
What are we doing?
I know.
I don't know. Oh, gross. Why?
That's what I imagine Elf is throwing up as.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Wow, that's graphic.
It's really
Let
nasty.
go.
Really nasty.
Let
Way
it
worse.
go. Let go of your spaghettios.
Well, I'm gonna sit on this side. I'm gonna sit on this side of the campsite and attempt to notice whatever it is now that I'm closer and looking for it.
Wait
for
a
it
minute.
specifically.
Why do you still have low light?
I still have low light vision.
Do you have
I
low
can
light
see
vision?
everything.
Yes, I always have low light
Oh,
vision.
okay.
Raspberries to you, sir.
Jesus, you can see like the whole fucking map. Well, you
Yes,
can't.
because
Well,
You can't
the
actually.
campfire
Well, no,
is-
it's not. It's not midnight. There's still the
I
moon.
can see this. And this. I
Well,
can
I
see
mean, there's
everything.
still the moon.
I can see where you see.
But am I
Zoo-
supposed to in those dark?
There's a good solution for this.
Zuzu has to pretend that there's nothing beyond that square.
Exactly.
She's just in a perfect
And
20-foot
How
cube
did
of light.
Problem solved.
Bam!
So it's literally pitch black darkness, no moon, no nothing, no anything, no clouds covered, just death.
Except for
Just
Saverick.
death and
I
event
mean,
horizon blackness on outside of it.
You probably have like a waxing crescent because it was new moon yesterday.
Oh fuck it, going back to sleep.
Are you gonna tell me that
Are you gonna wake the next person on the watch? Like,
Well, yeah, that's fucking
It's
savage.
assumed.
I'll tell him when he gets up that there's something over here, but I can't see it because apparently it's just death.
hey
I'm
bub,
gonna sleep on
what's
this
going
side
on,
of the
bub?
campsite. Is that your I'm an old man
Well,
waking up
you
voice?
could poke your head out with a torch and then you could see.
Lol, no.
I can poke my head out without a torch and see.
Well,
The only reason these
Saverick,
fuckers will find us is if
Saverick,
they
you can
wander in.
just see, but yeah. For the purposes of this.
Right.
Yeah, he can see well past them.
And I look out and I don't perceive anything. Well, I don't see anything, but I'll do a perception roll.
What if it's the invisible people?
Invisible people.
Invisible
Invisible
people.
people, invisible
Yep.
people.
That out.
Same exact. Of course not.
Very average on the rolls tonight.
Yeah, you don't get anything with that.
Mm-mm.
But Kirik, did you do anything about the trap on your watch, or did you just make note of where it was?
I made note of where it was. Yeah.
Okay.
There's
It's
a
like
trap.
inside the tree. Yeah, don't leave the campsite. There's a trap. It's
What
over at the
kind
tree
of
over
trap?
here. I don't know. Like I'm gonna leave the campsite to find out. It's not gonna do anything.
His rogue sense is tingled, but he doesn't know what kind.
Mm.
Especially because it's pitch black and I didn't know it was there. But that was thought of after.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Your trap spotter, it doesn't matter.
Oh right, automatic.
Can I do a specific perception check for that spot, just for
Well-
funsies?
Yes.
Oh, for the trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to look up there and see if it's like I can see a deadfall or something.
Did you get a nat 20 on my perception for that trap?
Pretty high, yeah. Wasn't that 20, but it was really high.
I think I get.
That's actually what I was making while we were waiting, is I was making a trap spotter macro for you, so now I can just roll it whenever the fuck I want. enough
after that.
fucks today. Skill check perception of the 19. I'm afraid you are unable to find the trap.
I explained to him, it's there. It's there.
Yeah.
I'll deal with it in the morning. Or we'll just avoid it.
I believe you. I just wanted to see if maybe I could use my superior nighttime vision to espy it.
Well, your superior nighttime vision and hearing apparently can't hear the very obvious thing I'm hearing, so I guess we're just gonna have to hope they don't wander into the camp at night.
I can't hear the horrors inside your alien mind.
That's racist.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to bed.
Night.
What the fuck, you guys?
Okay, so I'm going to stay slightly outside the campsite,
Okay.
well, I guess I can stay.
He's in the campsite. He just. Can
Let's see if
out.
I don't know if
Yeah.
this sound will be appropriate. Let's find out.
Well, no.
Nah, that's the old sound.
Well, he can see outside of the campsite, but because
Yeah.
the restriction
Yeah.
is here, he has to stand outside of it.
Yeah.
Actually,
For all intents and purposes, we'll say you're inside, but you can keep your token
Okay.
outside just for vision.
Fun. I'm gonna make another perception check.
This fucking meta spy in here.
No, I swear, guys.
Do bad things. To
She
me.
walked in and she's like, I didn't see X number of squares on your screen. And she picks up a cookie.
I'm walking away now.
Get out of here.
Old
That's
cheater.
the bribe. The cookie's the bribe for not revealing everything.
I'm just gonna make your perception rolls automatically fail.
No.
Yeah. Why'd you look again? Get out of here.
That turd.
Sorry.
He's
Minus
like,
15
"You're ruining
experience."
my secret."
I'm gonna
That's
fucking,
habit.
I'm gonna
kill
kill that archer.
No,
I had
wouldn't you look
different
too if
plans.
you had the possibility?
Again.
I killed a character yesterday in my game.
Did you? Yes.
Yeah. I brought him back though with a quick bit of insanity. So they've had this dwarven guy driving their wagon around, and he had this weird cup that he was drinking from. And in order to save the guy, he went and drank. He gave him a sip from this strange cup, but then he went like insane and smashed a bunch of buildings because saving people drives him insane. But he's noble at heart, so yeah. Anyway, so
Obu's
if
with us. Did you guys know
yeah.
that?
So how did he
Yes.
die?
Oh, he got into a fist fight with two thugs with advantage with 4 attacks, and he's only like got 25 hit points, so they just beat the shit out of him. I mean,
They beat him to death.
they took him to Pound Town, like it was like some back alley shit. It was like it was nuts.
It was not good.
So you resurrected him as an insane character?
No, I resurrected him with another character,
Oh.
and another character resurrected him, but he can't use his magic for a while.
Right.
So I didn't really intend to kill him, but he didn't tell me that he was on the cusp of dying with his saving throws. So
That sounds like his fault. Level up DM.
Yeah. Right. Level 2 DM. All right.
Yep.
So I assume my my thing comes to an end without incident. I wake up the
Well,
next person,
you would
or-
assume wrong, because you hear a loud screech from the treetops.
Is it a baby?
No.
Mommy.
No, it sounds rather monstrous.
It's a monster. Oh, there you go. There's your perception.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. One
It's
moment.
a baby. It's a goddamn Ettercap. What the fuck is that thing?
Oh my god.
we have I say we have company, and I sort of like I don't really kick Xanthem in the but I nudge her with my foot to wake her up, and I step back inside the hide campsite just to confuse it.
I mean, you were inside the whole time.
I guess that's true. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I wake up Xanthem since she's the closest. I tell her there's. Can you describe the creature to me?
Now, hold on. Would I have heard that while asleep?
Oh my god, that's ew, gross.
Is that an
It's like-
ettercap?
It's like a spider.
I can't answer that.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
Gross.
Well, describe it to me then.
Well,
This.
okay. It is a hideous purple creature, and its face looks
Hideous
like a
is right.
spider, and
It's
it's
an
got
ettercap.
sickle-shaped claws.
Meow.
Yeah.
That's meta, though.
Right. Saverick. Well, I guess Saverick could if he wanted to.
Saverick would have seen it, and then you can roll a knowledge on it.
Ooh.
What kind of
Hint.
knowledge thing would that
Maybe.
be?
Knowledge
As a-
nature.
Aberrations would be knowledge dungeoneering.
Oh, I got that shit. So does Xanthem.
I got
actually.
nothing for that.
I think I have engineering.
Nope, 7 ain't gonna get you squat.
Okay,
But
so
Okay.
have I
We'll
woken
roll.
up?
I tell Xanthem there's a
that help?
creature.
Shoot, I rolled the wrong one. Damn it.
You can't see it.
Does
I'll
that help?
describe it to you.
I know what minerals it's made of.
I describe it to her. I said it looks like a spider, but in the shape of a man.
I almost throw up. Okay, that's all you need to tell me.
Slappickle says.
I wake up my brother. Or is
Yeah.
he? Where is he? Oh, he's on. Oh, there.
I was in the. I was in the thing.
I thought it was. I thought that was you sleeping on the horse, but Mornke's all over there cuddled up with the horse.
Morky's, yeah, Morky loves
Morky sleeps on
Blanchie.
Kirik, wake up.
So I
Poke
take
you.
it the friend I told you about earlier has decided to come out.
Yeah, and it is hideous.
Something
Well,
What's it look like?
Saverick's the only one that's seen it.
It's
What's it
hideous
look like?
sounding. It's
I-
hideous
I-
sounding.
Tell him that it's like a spider, but in the shape of a man. It has fangs and
Oh,
many
tell me
eyes.
Oh
damn.
shit.
Okay.
Well, let me drink.
Drink up.
Nice.
Bottoms
Zidane.
up.
Well,
Bottoms up.
Saverick,
That may see
or
it, but-
Kirik, what do you want to know? Everything?
Everything.
Okay.
Considering everything is just.
You know,
Weaknesses.
from his
strengths.
description of the creature, instantly. In fact, you've been waiting to fight one of these because you've heard stories and you're just so excited that you know everything about this creature.
Nerd.
It's called an ettercap, and it's rather hideous looking. You know that they are aberrations that can see in the dark. Let's see. You know they have a rather venomous bite that you probably shouldn't tangle with. You know that they can shoot webs at people. They're very good at climbing and hiding. And you know that they're able to control hordes of spiders. And you know that they prefer to create traps to capture their victims.
Yeah, so
What
that
kind of
explains
traps are
the
they?
trap.
Web traps?
You know that they create deadfalls, nooses, and spear traps.
Can they sense vibrations? Can they hear?
They do
do not
not
have
have tremor sense, no.
Okay.
They are, however, that would explain the traps.
Are they vulnerable
chan-
to flaming bombs?
Not
I'd imagine
particularly,
just about
no.
everything. Well,
what about?
Cycle, you and
extra
I are
vulnerable.
probably still asleep.
Considering this thing probably lives here, and it's just noticed that a large 18-foot by 18-foot bush has appeared overnight, is probably the reason it's up. So I'm gonna go ahead and wake everybody up now.
Sarva keeps going in and out of the camp.
Yeah.
Because,
What
because
now?
Just so I can see.
So remember that thing you said you couldn't hear do anything? It's an Eder crab, and I explained to him what it looks like. So
Wait, can I
basically,
wake
it's a-
up? Can I wake up from
Sounds
my nightmare?
fucking horrible. Why?
Well,
Why?
the only reason I wake you up is because there's a very good chance it's wondering why a large bush has appeared overnight.
So you think it's gonna walk in here?
There's a good chance it might want to.
God damn it.
I tell them that from where I stand, it's about 30 feet away.
Oh, perfect for me to shoot an arrow.
You can't see.
I know.
She could shoot a square because she should still have seeking.
I do have. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Point at the square. He knows where it is. He could just be like, "It's right there," and he'll fire at it.
I mean, does it look like it's coming in, Zaverick?
It hasn't moved.
Well, that's a good sign.
I assume it's out there making noises and stuff.
Yep. It's just making noises and looking around, hanging out. Literally.
I'm going to. Can I use sense motive to see if it's like interested in this area where we are in particular, or
I like
something like that? Like it's sizing up its options, or
I would think that sense motive would require familiarity with that creature.
fair enough.
And I'd have to be able to see it, but because I'm blind as a fucking bat inside of this, I can't. But do I know they're intelligent?
Yeah. You can just ask me questions about it the whole time, and I'll just tell you.
Okay, so they are intelligent, which means they make traps, so it can only be assumed that they're intelligent enough to do that.
Yes.
They'd be smart enough to know if this might be something they're interested in looking at.
Yeah, I would say so.
Ooh, can they sense body heat?
No.
It wouldn't
Nothing
matter.
can
It's
be
not the
sensed
predator.
outside of this square.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I get so
Yeah.
excited. Good.
Use your sense outside square skill.
Well, no, I'm saying like anything that's
Well-
outside the square can't sense anything inside the square.
I'm also gonna say I'm gonna explain they have a poisonous bite, so try not to get bit.
Damn it.
So
I was sick
Ano-
earlier today. I
Damn.
don't want to be sick again.
another thing
I
is
usually
I
try to
don't
get bit.
think, I'm going to say I don't think they usually travel alone. how often do they come
Actually, Ettercaps are typically 6 feet tall and weigh 200 pounds. They are solitary creatures and rarely group with others of their kind, even to mate. When they do group, they tend to attract a variety of different spiders, forming a strange collective of Ettercaps and arachnids. Ettercaps are known for building cunning traps that are webs and other natural materials, using them to trap prey. They build shelters out of webbing and often high up in trees away from ground-based predators, and use monstrous spiders as lookouts and guardians. Ettercaps are not brave creatures, but their traps ensure that the enemy never draws a weapon. When an Ettercap does engage its enemies, it attacks with its claws and a venomous bite. It usually refuses to come within melee reach of any foe that is still able to move, and flees if an opponent gets free.
Alright, so I'm gonna explain that. Kind of, like basically saying they're not very brave though. So they'd probably run
Okay.
if they knew we were all here. But at the same time, it's probably best that we wait it out to see if it leaves or not.
If they're not very brave, then won't he be afraid when he comes in here and sees all of us?
That might be the reason he hasn't come in the first place. He might be too afraid to know what's inside of it.
Yep, he hasn't made any movements towards us.
So thus we
Alright,
shouldn't attack it.
We could, or we could let it be on its way.
I think we should just let it be on its way.
Well, I mean, it lives here. We'd have to. Yeah, he wants us to kill it.
No, you do whatever you want. That's your game, man. I'm
Yeah,
here to
yeah.
facilitate entertainment.
Could we try and
Trophy it.
intimidate it?
Like we all pop out of the bush at once and go. "Ah!"
I mean, you could, but Intimidate usually relies on the creature being able to understand you. I feel like jumping out is rather universal, though.
You know, like jumping out,
Um,
arms like up in the air, like die.
So Kirik tells me this stuff about it not being a very brave creature. So I'm gonna turn into a dire bat and fly out real quick.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Whoop whoop.
You sure you don't want to take me with you?
I'll join along too.
I'm tired and not making really good decisions. Kirik just told me that the thing gets scared easily, so I turn into a dire
There you
bat
go.
and fly out.
I like
and,
this compulsivity.
And
Impressive.
yeah.
start making really loud noises at the thing.
Spear trap, fly out of the ground and impale you into it.
No.
Fly immediately into a web.
Yeah, not yet. So you fly out. You can't really see anything, can you? Well, dire bats have sound.
I have blind sense.
You mother trucker.
Yeah, do it up.
I don't see anything, but I know
I'm working on it.
it.
There you go.
I make really loud noises. And I like
Let's
slap
see.
back.
Oh god, you had to do that, didn't you? Alright. Move up a square again. Stay right there, because I have to do math now.
Oh boy. I get my sword out.
Okay.
I point to Ovu and indicate that he should flank around to the left. The creep. Over that way.
Not where the trap is.
Okay, Elithis, what is your CMD?
Give me a second. I gotta look up a bat now.
Oh yeah, you're a big bat.
Yep.
Dire bat.
Slightly different than my normal CMD. My CMD is 19.
Ah, you fucking lucky prick.
Ooh. Ooh.
19's pretty high.
Well,
It is
this
pretty
thing,
high.
well, let's just say it rolled 18. So you're lucky. You narrowly
Well-
miss a webbed noose as you're flying by.
I knew you could do it. I always believed in you.
You got
Is it
skills,
running? You
man.
know what? Fuck it, we're already fucking committing to this, so.
Well,
The
I
more
mean,
people-
I'm still flapping at it. Is it running?
Yeah,
really square?
you-
It's a
I'm still making a decision. I had to fucking do the goddamn trap because you just had to fly into it.
Were those pigeons in the middle of the night?
Night pigeons.
How high up are you? This is kind of important.
not very high. I would
Okay.
probably just be like right near the ground.
Like flying under the trees, okay.
Like 5 feet up from the ground. So that I'm,
Okay,
like,
so
on
not
the ground.
significant at all. Oh man.
Does
I
his,
think he
uh,
looks like
ability-
he's about to withdraw, and then he shoots a web at you.
I probably would hear that, and Savrik would see it. So,
I would see it.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna grab a large log that's on fire from the fire.
Well, this definitely
Kick it.
happens first. What's your AC?
My AC is
I guess this would be. Would this be touch AC? Yeah, because your armor doesn't matter. This is touch AC.
okay, 11.
Woof. Okay, so you get hit by a web, and you are now entangled, which I believe means you fall 5 feet.
No damage.
You don't take any damage because you're not 10 feet up.
But you're on a spike trap. Like,
Well, no, it was a noose trap. It was hanging from the tree,
oh,
and he already
this was a
dodged that.
spear trap.
So he
Oh,
just
God.
he just is entangled in a web right now. Let's see. So I guess that means initiative.
For him?
For everyone.
Ah.
Ha, nat one.
Drink.
I'm out of wine. Sad, really.
Oh, too bad you're not a sipper like me, Chris. I still have wine.
Who you calling a sipper?
Myself.
What is this
Oh, yeah.
The
initiative
last time-
anyway?
The last
Wow.
time the last time my housemate actually decided to get drunk, like he drinks Jaeger, like straight from the bottle, so
Who?
he gets fucking
That's the
blasted.
best way to
Easy
do
to
it.
do.
Yeah. Don't do that with the other licorice flavored thing, wormwood and or the green
No.
fairy. It's a
Yeah.
similar
Wormwood is a
flavor.
hallucinogenic poison, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boo. Sounds
so-
awful.
Yeah. Absinthe is not a good thing to get drunk on.
No. There's actually like two artists that like fucking killed each other, didn't they? They're like
There's
one
a
famous
lot
artist.
of people who drank a lot of absinthe and did a lot of amazing things and then died.
Yep, that'll happen.
And a tear was shed for one of
Okay,
them.
boys and squirrels. It is Kirik's turn.
Oh boy.
No, Xanthem is 21.
Oh,
Didn't.
I didn't sort it. There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have 6 durable arrows, 5 splinter clouds, 5 raining arrows, and 1 slow burn.
That's
Oh.
nice. What are you gonna do?
I don't know where it's at, so I just pick a spot.
Would I, before initiatives, be able to like throw one of the logs out there that's on fire?
I don't think so.
Last
You could
time-
ask your team to point for you.
Teammates, can you point some direction?
Well, Saverick would. I mean,
Saverick?
oh, he's
Um,
outside. You can't.
he's
see him
outside.
Anyway.
Yep.
No, I can't see him. I
Nope,
can't
we're all
see all of
blind.
this.
You can just hold your action.
Oh, I'm inside. I haven't moved. I've
Oh.
just been popping out so that I
Oh.
can see.
Oh.
Where he is.
So,
Yeah,
wanna
okay.
point, Saverick?
So Saverick can point for sure.
So
It looked like a 70s like.
Okay. I aim at that spot.
Okie doke. Give me an attack roll.
Alright, it's getting there. It's loading slowly.
Magical bow of seeking.
I just use my durable arrows.
Up to you. But seems like a safe bet to me.
is he gonna suffer any penalties? Because I'm kind of like, am I in the way?
Soft cover.
Seeking.
would be
No, because
Oh.
she'd be aiming above your. Well,
Well, and don't have seeking arrows anyway, so it's not gonna hit him. It's seeking that spot that I picked. Or is that just stretching? the
yeah.
rules?
He will have. Well, he's above Saverick's head. So I would say that if you instruct Saverick to duck, then
Oh, so
he's not in the
Saverick,
way.
so he's up in the tree.
Yeah.
Oh,
Duck,
I did not know
Saverick.
that.
Wouldn't Saverick have pointed up and ducked?
Yeah,
Like, that
I
just
w-
makes sense.
I
Right
Like,
now,
he's up
did not.
there and then gets down, so Saverick.
I did not know that he was in the tree. So
Well, I
Yeah,
said he
good
was
to know.
hanging out literally. I thought
oh,
that.
I didn't.
I think I was the only one paying
I-
attention to that.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm sorry.
I did. My pun senses at a
Or
minimum.
not.
Haha, spider
Sense
sense
pun.
reference.
Lols.
Anyway,
Okay, duck Saverick. Shoots. Pew!
Okay, so you successfully shoot the right square. Question is, do you hit? Do. Okay,
some of
so
them.
it can't see you, so it's flat-footed to you. First one hits, second one's a critical fail. So the third one's probably null and void.
Oh god, please don't shoot me in the ass.
Probably shot myself in the foot. That's what usually happens typically. It's no fair. Null and void. What does that mean?
Means it doesn't matter.
Well, after you fuck up,
Oh.
you don't get to shoot again.
Oh. Am I gonna save an arrow then?
Here's what I'm gonna start doing. I read this the other day and I think it's a good idea. Can you just roll me a d20?
Okay, how do you do that? Can you remind me of that?
Just go to the dice and hit D20.
Dices are where?
On the left side of the screen, little dice-shaped icon. Upper left side.
Thanks. Cool. What did that do?
Okay, so the reason I did that is I think we're gonna roll to confirm critical fails now. So if you don't confirm, then something really bad happens. But if you do confirm, then something minor happens. So in this case, you just fumble and drop your bow.
Ah. That means I keep the arrows. I don't lose any of them. I don't have to subtract. Right?
Yes. So you
Sweet.
fire the first arrow, and it seeks into its target, and you hear a soft, like shriek off in the distance.
Do I poke out one of its eyeballs?
You can't see. You can't see. So it's more just.
It has a lot to choose from.
And then you drop your bow.
Okay. Kathunk.
Yep.
Oh shit. Twang.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, you shoot 2 arrows with each attack, don't you? Because many shot.
Right.
Okay, so 29 damage? Okay. Yeah, you definitely hear some shrieking. Okay. I realize it says Cycle's turn, but it isn't.
Don't try to jip me out of my turns. Know what's going on?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No. What happened? Oh.
Savrik can. I guess nobody else can see, but Savrik sees a a bunch of spiders crawling over Elithus's now entangled body.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's gonna
Oh,
turn
shit.
into Jello, and then they're gonna drink up his juices, and he's gonna die that way.
Oh my god.
That's what spiders do. They inject venom or something that just digests the body into liquid.
You don't even
You
know
are
what.
fucking grim.
Jeez.
Now, that seems pretty reasonable to me.
Thank you. I watch my Animal Planet, so I know.
That's how I would describe it.
Okay.
I think you're watching We Live at a Terrifying and Horrifying World planet.
Yeah. Okay, so. I'm sorry, Elithus. These creatures just happen to be very good against flying things. I'm sorry, man.
Should have picked bear, but I was
Bite,
tired.
bite.
Yeah, so you take 3 points of damage, and I need a fort save from you.
Luckily, that's a good thing.
Yep, fort is a big one for you.
So.
God damn it.
Oh, that's not good.
No, that's good.
How high up in the tree is the
Not good.
Ettercap?
The Ettercap is about 10 feet up.
Okay, that tells me what I need to know.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab my glaive.
Okay. So Elithus. I guess I need to flip a coin.
Elithus, what's going on? Okay.
No, it's so adorable.
Just like a bunch of spider clicking and like just that. Like, oh, okay, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, you definitely
Huh?
hear a lot of shrieking sounds. You take 1 point of strength damage. We'll do that one for poison. Okay. Cycle.
All right, where is it at? Saverick? Okay, I'm gonna try. Fuck. I guess I can move up, but I need you to get out of the way.
You'll probably need to alter self, right?
Um,
Unless you want to take that
I would
50%
like
miss
to.
chance.
The baby
but in
spiders are
prepare and
right
alter
there.
self.
Uh-oh.
It's the issue. I actually
Big
hadn't
spiders
decided
over
what
there.
spells I was gonna prepare today, because it's nighttime. So I'm just going off my default
Well,
normal spell.
okay, yeah.
I feel like it'd be cheating to do otherwise.
Do you have a torch?
I do.
Okay. Well, you could light that as a standard and then move out there. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Fuck this. I'm lighting that and moving
His
out.
friend is screaming in agony as he hears a bunch of spider clicking.
Watch that video I posted. You'll
I
know
did.
exactly what he sounds
I
like.
did. Seen it before. I've watched it 1,000 times.
Have you seen the other one?
Maybe.
Alright, that's what I've done. I'm debating using my quick runner buff.
It's nighttime.
Well,
You're gonna be waking up in a few hours.
There's nighttime and there's traps.
Oh my god, that's so adorable. Want
Okay,
one.
I'm using my quick runner to throw a bomb. Oh,
Uh,
shit. Actually,
You
you
can't.
know what? I can't. Yeah. Okay, I'm done then.
Okay.
Come on, you fools.
Alright, this guy. I think he.
As soon as he turns into a human, that's what he's gonna sound like.
Alright, Kirik, your turn. Give me some of that hot night kiss action.
I
Yep.
actually can't because unfortunately, even when I walk out there, I won't be able to see Dick all. So instead, I have to use
Wait,
my whole turn.
why?
and grab a-
Why would you not be able to see?
Why? Did you throw a fucking light rock out there?
No,
Green-
Sarah
not-
just brought a torch.
Oh well, then no, I can't use Shadow Step because I have to go into another dark area. But I have to be able to see in that dark area.
Yeah, but I can see. There's light
Yeah,
out here. I can see.
Well, yeah, but like I'm just saying, like to use Shadow Step, I have to go into the shadows and come out at another shadowy location.
Wait, no, Cycle is
means-
outside, so the barrier of like we can see out of there now.
I
Like-
can't. If you look at my vision,
No,
Dark, that's what I'm seeing. when
I'm telling Darpe that he needs to take the barrier off because
Yeah.
there's now light outside of the.
No.
Okay.
What do you
So
mean
he
no?
wants me to walk.
Because the
into a-
campfire is much bigger than the torch.
Oh,
Can
well.
you set
Uh-huh.
the, can you set the campfire
Problem
temporarily to
Oh,
tiny?
I can't see
or-
anything now.
I solved the problem, Darpe. There you
Okay.
Wow, Elephas is like gigantic.
I
Oh,
think.
right.
I believe Shadow Step just needs to be something of low light, right? It doesn't need to be pure darkness.
dim or low light conditions.
Well, as it
And I'm stealth
happens,
for 30.
most of this is low light.
All right, fuck it. I touch Night Kiss to
'Cause-
the other sword.
Because torchlight only brings it up by 1, right?
Yeah. From like pitch black to dim. So
Yeah, so
I could-
you can blink anywhere within the torchlight.
I'm gonna pop up on top of a trap. Just you wait.
Could happen.
No, it will. So I'm stealth
Must
for
happen.
30.
Okay.
Stealth for 30, so I can go 160 feet in that direction. So I'm going to right to. It won't really matter where I go. Oh, but then he's just gonna bite me and I'm gonna die. But I can't fight the swarm.
He's 10
Fuck it,
feet
guess
up.
I'll just get. Well, I mean, I could just pop up on a branch next to him.
True.
Like I can literally just appear
Yep.
there.
It's true. You might have to give me like acrobatics for attacking while you're in the tree, but I don't think that's gonna be a huge deal.
Is there a balance? I guess acrobatics was rolled into balance, wasn't it?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna meld into shadows and pop up. Here.
Goodbye, my brother.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and I will attack him with. Oh, I think those are still broken. So hold on.
Your weapon macros.
Yeah, hold on. I got my damage abilities now.
Oh, I know what it is. I can fix that for you. You just have to add a $sign in front of the 0, and then they'll work. Oh, there we go.
Selector.
And you have your
Agile.
you have agile in there. Cool.
Yeah.
Now
So
I need sneak attack as well. Jesus.
you think that's a lot?
Are
I
you-
mean, really?
Are you kidding me? Look how much damage that is.
Am I adding the crit
It's
confirm?
a lot of damage.
22, 35, 42. That's not a lot of damage.
Wait, are we adding the crit damage though?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, that-
It's
that-
flat-footed to you.
Oh. So yeah, okay, never mind.
Cool.
Because I honestly thought the first one missed. And
No.
the crit confirm I didn't think stuck.
Actually, never mind. The crit confirm doesn't, but still. You're still doing 30 some odd damage.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
more than me. That's awesome.
It shrieks and falls out of the tree.
While I'm
He
here,
twitches.
And I need an acrobatics check from you. Because you just appeared there. Oh, wow. You nailed it. Graceful.
Wolf Dex.
Mm,
I'm gonna, while I'm up here, look for any more traps that I should warn people about. And see nothing.
Well, you see nothing, but you're tingly feeling.
Oh, I'm feeling tingly.
Yeah, you're feeling tingly.
What are these feelings, Mom?
Oh, well, that's a good thing.
Sorry.
You just calm down now.
I like how you always get to go there.
Yeah, she's going there all day.
She just lives there.
Okay,
talking about
Elithis,
shit.
I need a con check from you now.
1 second, let me figure out my con mod. Okay, con is 13, that means my modifier is 2?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Fine, I'll open your PDF. Fucking lazy.
Well, no, I'm a bat. My con is 13 as a bat.
Oh,
So it's different than my normal con mod.
13 would be a +1, yeah.
Okay,
D20 +1.
So he apologizes.
No, I don't. Regrettably, you take another point of strength damage. But, you feel the venom fade.
Hey, that's a good
Okay.
time.
Do I get to take any action?
You are currently entangled by web, so let me look at that. Your options are, you can make an escape artist check, or you can make a strength check. Both are standard actions.
is no +2 escape artist, so just be my escape artist check. Which is, oh, it's based on your dex mod.
Yep.
Which mine I think is higher anyway, so yeah, mine is higher anyway. Okay, I will do an escape artist because my strength is now shit.
You only lost 2.
Do these swarms, they're not immune to single target attacks, right? I could attack them, right? They just can't be flanked.
You can.
Swarms can be attacked, they just can't be flanked.
Yeah.
They are treated like a single unit. If your strength is 15, what is your strength mod?
2.
Yeah.
Please be something good.
Yep. You break out of that web.
Do I fly upwards as I try to push out?
Well, you can try to do a fly check to ascend vertically, I guess.
I'm going to try that.
Okay.
Skills. This is nice, but also we're gonna +9.
Breaking up a little bit on us.
You succeed at flying upward. And I guess the spider swarm is now condensed on you.
Wait, so they're on top of me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like mites. That's uncomfortable.
That's very uncomfortable. Let me look up
Fear
something about wild
factor.
shape real quick.
Okay,
So
takes,
far I've
that's your
only-
standard and your
that's-
move.
Okay, cool. Just
See,
making
what you
sure.
need to do is you just need to fly into the campfire. Just
Tell-
plow headfirst into it.
Tell me how, Armak, how high you flew.
Probably still only 5 feet up to avoid the trees.
Okay. Saverick.
So how high was he again?
The spider is dead.
Yeah,
You saw him fall out of a tree.
No, the spiders on him. I guess I
Oh,
can't really-
he's 5 feet up.
Okay, so can I take a swipe at the spiders while they're on him without risking him?
It's be hard to hit him without hitting him.
I'm disinclined to try to do that.
You could like swat at them instead of swing at them.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Could I pry them off of him in any way?
I don't know. Get clever.
Okay, well I'm right there, and I guess I'll grab a log and try to burn him off of him. I don't know.
You can try to
Not a bad
smoke him out, yeah.
Not a bad
Yeah.
idea. Grab a log from the campfire that is technically there, but not there
Yeah,
for light purposes.
and
I'm a
I'll come
dire
over
bat.
here and try to just give you a old rub down with it.
So some of the spiders shriek and move away from the heat. And I'll roll damage for that.
Okay. Do I need to roll an attack just to see if I trip and put my eye out or something?
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Even though he's a friendly, he's not really focused on being cooperative right now because he's covered in spiders.
And I am it's just bitten a lot.
Yeah.
Freaking out. Flying
Is
around his
that
bat. Can't really talk.
Is that just a melee check?
Yeah, that's what I would say.
So slow.
Yep, I'd say succeed. It's not like he's actively avoiding you. So you see
Cool.
some of the little spideys get singed. Xanthem.
All right. Well, I can't really do anything.
So I essentially have a torch so he could see that, right? She could see that, right?
Is the big spider thing dead or gone?
It got fucking wrecked and knocked out of a tree.
Right.
I don't know if we know if it's dead or not. I would suspect Kirik's about to coup de grace it anyway.
Right. So I think I'll just hold my attack until I know that I can attack something that's not gonna kill anybody.
Might not be a
Any
bad idea.
friends, I should say.
Yeah. There's no telling if there's more of these.
Right. And plus, I don't want to hit Elephas with arrows.
Okay. Spider Swarm's turn. Elephas, you take 1 point of damage, and I need a fort save.
No!
Damn, alright. After being bitten so many times, you find that you are mostly immune to the venom.
Nice. That's
Cycle.
where to build it up.
I'm gonna throw a bomb at... Oh, shit. Guess I can't really bomb the spiders and not him.
Being that you'd have to throw the bomb on me. No, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
don't
guess
think
what
the
would
Ettercap's
happen
that
if
cute.
I got hit by a bomb?
Yeah, but how else are
Somebody
we
would
gonna
get
kill the
picked up and
spiders?
thrown into
That's
the
why I
lake.
held my arrows.
Yeah, but who else can kill the... Who else has splash damage here to deal with the spiders?
I mean, you could have a torch. I mean, you could do the same thing I did.
Would you burn them?
Yeah, I just went up and
Smoke
made a
'em.
generic melee attack and I'm just like rubbing a torch essentially on him.
Wave the torch over the spiders. Try not
Yeah.
to like rub it on my skin, but like just to...
Alright.
Don't want to get
I'll
your
do it.
bat fuzz.
I'll do it, even though I object to this plan. And I object to the inability to just burn my friend alive.
I'm probably the only person on the team that you wouldn't want to burn alive. Just saying.
It's true.
Okay. I think you actually fumble a little bit, and Elephas takes 1 point of damage as well.
Should just let me bomb you.
That would have been way more damage.
Okay.
To them too.
Yeah.
I squeak a little as I take this damage.
I think that's what's gonna happen. Elephas, remind me of your CMD.
Bat CMD 19.
Okay. A web flies past you, and you don't get hit.
Whoop, whoop.
Do I know from where?
Yeah, because he just
I can
appeared.
see one. I indicate out into the woods that there's another Ettercap coming.
He shrieks at you in frustration. And now it's Kirik's turn.
Guess I'll re-stealth. Inside the tree.
Alright. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, I might as well try to get a 20. That ain't happening.
I'll drink to that.
That's my turn. Can't really do much else unless I couldn't like shadow step and attack. It's a free
Shadow
action.
Step was a swift action, I think.
I'm going to shout at Kirik. in
Yep, swift
between
action.
To flank behind. I'm assuming these things don't know common.
Well, even so. Oh, you can perform one swift action once per turn without affecting your ability to perform other actions. Okay, cool. Okay, you can only do one, but it's still it's a free action, but you can only do it once.
Yeah, basically.
Or, okay. Per turn.
Yep.
Okay, so I
The
could
other
try
thing
to-
with swift actions is they interact with immediate actions, which I know you don't have any, but if you were to use an immediate action earlier in the round, then you can't use your swift action during your turn.
Okay. So I could teleport and attack it.
Yep. Well, you could teleport. Stealth would have been your standard.
Then I'll wait till the next turn because I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'll do a swift action next turn and attack him.
Well, I don't think it would break stealth, would it?
No, probably not. Considering it's a nat 20, I doubt he'll see me, but I don't want to have to move, you know?
Fair enough.
'Cause, like, if I move, I can only
Elephas.
have one attack.
You didn't get poisoned, so you're just covered in spiders.
1 second. I try to determine what kind of spiders are covering me.
Just ordinary little spiders. It's just a little spider swarm.
But there's like
Um,
a million of them.
Yeah.
What level am I? 6th. Cool. I turn into one.
You turn into a spider swarm?
I turn into one of them.
One spider.
One spider. That is exactly
can
what
they
they look
discern?
like.
Can you turn into diminutive?
Are they diminutive? Or
Yeah,
tiny?
they are. They're
They're-
diminutive.
Oh. Darn. I got excited.
Sorry.
Well,
That would be
in
really
case-
cool though if they couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it's like, I'm part of your swarm now, bitches.
That's a very clever solution if it had worked.
Yes. Well, in that case, I'm going to turn into a tiny owl.
Can't you turn into elementals by now?
Good question.
Might I suggest fire elemental?
I
Fire, can he?
can't.
Wait, are we level
Elemental
7 now?
body 1. I'm level 6.
Not yet.
Sure. I take the form of a small fire elemental. I get dark vision, resist fire, vulnerability to cold, and the burn ability. Sweet.
Nice.
I get to be a fire elemental for 6 whole fucking minutes. This is awesome.
Please don't burn down the forest that you love.
Well, they're okay. So these spiders are on me, and I am now made of fire. Do they all die?
Yeah. You killed the spider swarm.
Nice.
Sweet. And that is a 1 action. What is this burn ability? I must determine. what this does.
Elithis, you do notice that your flaming form isn't as fierce or as bright as you would have expected. And little bits of your power seem to be leaking off into the sky.
Interesting.
Saverick.
Here comes the pain.
You can only attack once because you moved.
That's true. Yeah.
And the 18 will miss, unfortunately.
Oh, son of a dick. Oh well, he's tied up.
Xanthan.
That's what I wanted.
All right. Well,
Can I say that I brought
oh,
the thing over here, brought the torch over here and dropped it?
so I can see it?
You can carry a torch in one hand, can't you?
Yeah, but it compromised my attack.
It would-
Dropping things is a free action, so you could say you dropped it
Okay.
before you attacked.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
I move. I'm gonna shoot my arrow right here.
Okay. I would almost prefer that you use the ruler when you're doing that.
Did use a ruler when I
No, you
moved.
didn't. When you're aiming.
Oh,
This is almost more informative to me than a ping.
oh, okay. Gotcha. I will do.
Because it shows me your line of attack and whether or not it goes through other people or obstructions or any of that.
Okay.
Like my ass.
Yep.
That's a good target. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess you're still inside the shit, so flat-footed. So those will all hit.
Yes.
And I think 21, 33, 40 damage. How much health does he have? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, he's definitely staggered.
Beautiful. All right, guys, do the rest.
Spider Swarm is dead. We'll get rid of that. Cycle.
Okay, so the other Ettercap is the only one left.
As far as you know.
All right, can I do a 5-foot step and still do a rapid shot?
Yes.
That's a 5-foot step if I go diagonal.
Yes.
And I will rapid shot at that motherfucker. Oh. Did I grab somebody else's torch?
Nope, that's yours.
That's it.
Oh. Why is it?
Sorry, I'm fucking
Why is
with
it hovering around me? No! My torch! I bombed the torch.
It's
The
haunted.
god and the torch.
Gosh, can you imagine if Walker had gone haunted in our other game on his Oracle, and he just moved shit around?
Oh god.
It'd be like in Don't Starve, knowing
Well, we
ghost
haven't
spirit
started
that's
playing
draining
it, so
sanity.
I can't.
I
I
have-
can't
Your
Wait,
first
that's
bomb
dark
will
for a
hit,
while.
and your second bomb will miss. But your first bomb hits for 7 fucking teen, and he falls out of the tree, shrieking in pain.
Woo!
But yeah, I don't play Don't Starve with Dark.
And
It burns down my fort.
hey, you know what? I contributed a great deal after that. I saved you from a tree guard, so I don't want to hear it. Just because all your shit was too close together and caught on fire, I was trying to make
Get
it
your shit
charcoal,
together.
alright?
Zuzu, he burned bunnies to death that were inside of a chest.
I burned like 4 chests, the science machine, both farms.
Alchemy machine.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
both
that.
my farms.
I don't know if that.
Hey, I made up for it because I saved them from tree guards and I built them, what, like 12 drying racks?
I
Okay.
found a flame staff. I could have killed it.
But it was better off as your friend, I'm telling you.
Yeah, sure. Until I chopped down one more tree, it's like, well, we're not friends anymore.
Just don't chop down trees next to it. Problem solved. Anyway, after that, Ettercap falls out of the tree. Everyone looks around anxiously with their weapons drawn, but the forest is silent.
Ooh, but silence is actually kind of a scary thing.
I don't know. I hear
Oh
all this
God,
noise.
Saverick. Okay, 1 second.
God damn it, Sabri.
Damn it! I knew silence was
But you just
bad.
ran into a trap.
Yeah, he did.
Fuck.
No, silence is.
I get +4.
Let's see. This is a melee attack against you
26.
Oh, spear trap?
for. I guess that would be 21.
It just
Ooh,
makes it.
is it a reflex?
Okay. You get hit for. Oh God, 12 damage.
Down.
Oh, you rolled a 6.
Yep. Okay, so you discovered and avoided 3 traps.
Could have been worse. What are you saying?
I think those first 3 were all noose traps, so I think those were CR2s. Saverick just triggered a spear trap.
Nice.
More
And-
scars
and
for the
got-
ladies.
And got pretty impaled.
Save the jewels.
I think one of them went through your leg.
Ow.
That
Well, 12 damage is quite a bit. It's not a paper cut.
It's not inconsiderable.
21 would have been over half his health.
Yeah.
No, it's
Okay.
I got 52 health.
I call out to Kirik, and my voice probably sounds very different as a fire elemental.
Can you even speak common as a fire elemental?
That's actually a really good question. Can I?
You try to speak and you like cough out slurs.
Language Ignan. Nope, I cannot speak common as a fire elemental.
So he's just
You're going
speaking.
on
I
Cylon.
try to talk, and
can't speak
I don't
common
do
right
it
now
now.
either.
Language. Like I understand.
Yeah, your mumble's cutting out real bad.
He knows you're a fire
This
elemental.
is really weird. I think our internet is really crappy lately. Can you hear me now?
Somebody's downloading a ton of
I
porn.
can kind of make you out, but
You sound like a
not
Cylon.
great.
You sound like a less updated version of Short Noob's beatboxing.
Oh my god, that's horrible. No,
Right
our
now you're
internet's
clear
been,
now. Now you're
our
clear.
internet has been shit lately. Like I don't know why. Like we
You
still
might
have-
want to do like some ping commands and see if you got packet loss. Maybe your
Well, no,
modem's
that-
dying or something.
Comcast is.
Yeah,
just
I got your
fucking up our
packet
internet.
right here. Yeah, I got your package. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Doug,
I know what you're
question.
saying.
This don't matter.
Anyways,
None of this matters.
I find it interesting that I now have knowledge planes as a fire elemental.
Oh, that's cool.
And since I noticed that I'm not as powerful as I would think I was as a fire elemental, I'm going to roll that knowledge planes.
Look at you.
Trying to understand why I'm not doing so hot, literally.
17.
If you rolled a nat 20,
That would have been
the
ridiculous.
whole campaign just revealed.
That would be funny.
That's pretty cryptic.
Knowing the names of the planes is 10, recognizing the current planes 15, identifying creatures' planar origins 20. Your roll is 17. I'm gonna say that you feel as though your connection with your home plane is not as strong as it could be.
That didn't get much.
That just reminds me that Mavura told us that the fire plane is collapsing. Which means
Right.
Yes.
Says it's all coming together.
Well, I would point at Kirik with my fiery hand.
Bitch, I'm a nat 20 stealth. You don't know where the fuck I am.
Nah.
I know the last place you were, and you didn't move. So I would point at where
Did
I
I?
thought you were, and I would like point around the area to kind of hopefully indicate something that you might understand.
You can come out of the fire elemental form at will.
I don't
might
like
add.
the sound of that.
I was trying to
Come on.
make fire sounds, but I don't know what it sounds like.
No.
Sounded like some monster.
It's
Oh,
probably
you think
gonna
you
be-
think it's like
It sounded
raspy?
like another...
Yeah, I would think that would be
It sounded like
Sort of
crackling.
crackling,
Right, crackling fire.
raspy.
It sounded like another Ettercap.
Smolder.
I do have a
smooth.
question, Darp, about
Yeah.
Night Kiss with the Shadow Steps. If I do not use both charges, could I carry over the one charge I have not used to tomorrow if I charge it back up?
No.
Max 2.
Denied.
Max 2 for the day. I mean, you could theoretically hold on to the charge and use it the next day, but then you couldn't. You'd only have, if you recharged it, you'd only get one more. Does that make sense?
Is this technically the new day? This is midnight, right?
The new day occurs only after 8 hours of rest. With all that stuff. So prepping
Oh.
spells, all of that.
Basically, morning is new day. not
So you could
night.
technically do it twice a day. If you just rest, have 8 hours of 8 hours, 8 hours of fighting, then rest for 8 hours.
I mean, technically, yeah, you could do that
Okay,
also.
so if you read into the like how prepping spells works, you can't just sleep again midday for 8 hours and get your spells back. A full day has to have passed, and you have to have rested for 8 hours.
Have I done so since then?
Since just now?
Since
No.
just now, no.
No, since the time previous. Like, I used a charge, then I attacked this guy. Would that have charged it?
Well, no, because it
Fuck it,
was
I'll just
already.
cut myself later. I'll just fucking cut this little dick's head off, then search him.
Just
Will
don't
do.
cut his little dickhead off, because that's
Can
some
I-
fetishism.
Can I burn the webs that are left over?
This
please?
effect can only be used once per day. So charging it can only happen once per day. So you pricked yourself earlier, so it will not recharge today.
Does
Until we
anybody want to
sleep
come
till I
pull
and
this
wake up.
spear out of my leg?
I don't want to move until Kirik checks for traps, but I can't say anything because he doesn't understand Ignan.
That's what the perception. Well, I figured I'd probably look for more, but the perception I have is to search this guy, and I'm also going to use it to
Nice.
check for. Unless you want a
Smart.
secondary roll.
Okay, you're searching his body. Oh wow, they actually speak common. Who knew?
Wow.
We didn't
What's
even
their
know what they had to
intelligence?
say.
Their intelligence is 6.
Can they understand it or can they speak it?
They can
They can understand.
speak it.
No shit.
Really?
Yep. It doesn't say common understood, it just says common. They don't have any other languages listed actually. They just
Food,
speak common.
water.
And these actually had 14 intelligence, so
Sexy.
Sex.
because they
Wait, so
were
these ones are smarter than most of our party?
yeah.
They're smarter than me.
Speak for yourselves.
I
Especially
said
with
most of
Ovu
our
out here.
party, not you and
So you searched the body.
Hmm.
Man, I gotta like make loot and
I.
stuff.
Actually, that is smarter than me. Shit.
These guys attack and kill people.
Hey,
I'd
you're the one
imagine.
that
They probably
decided
have stuff
to
like
have
shinies left over.
Have them probably attack us. Admittedly, Elithus is the one who decided to actually aggro them.
That's true.
Fucking face pull.
Wanted to
I'm,
scare them because they were scaredy cats.
Someone tell the rogue
Well,
he's maintained.
somebody shouldn't have woken me up and then woken me up again. Just saying.
I'm going to go over to the one that died in front of me, and I'm going
I
to.
would wait until we figure out whether or not there's traps around.
I don't have to
Just-
go anywhere. He's like right there.
Can you do that
I'm-
with your injury?
I mean, I'm stuck in a square I can reach.
Put you in pain to do
Yeah,
that.
I'm not happy about it, but I can still get to him.
Yeah, he's fine.
I'm going to cut one of his claws off and put it on the hook on my belt as my new trophy.
You.
Sorry, I accidentally got rid of the combat that was generated, and I'm trying to make it regenerate. Regenerate eder caps. And it has a couple times, and I've clicked past it, and now it's not fucking doing it.
Drinking too much wine.
Can we just move around without any traps then? Since you can
No. Kirik 27, your immediate facility has no traps. Vicinity, sorry.
My
Too many
vicinity
gnats.
is a what?
I would say 30 feet.
Alright, I mean, that's a pretty safe area to say that just about everybody here is okay. Oh, except for you, Cycle. I suggest you go up and back in.
I move around the battlefield in my new
I
amazing
go right
form.
there.
My new amazing form of power!
I'm gonna check him too. If I can find anything on this eder cap. We just popped a cap in these eder caps.
Oh.
I am going to be looking for Xanthem's terrible arrows that she fired because she fired all of them.
Oh, thank you.
And I get +4 on that.
32.
I'm also gonna use another charge in my dark.
I don't know what it takes to
Wand.
recover the durable arrows.
Oh, there you
Like
go. 8 plus
50%.
5 healing for you, Saverick.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can we just say that 32 finds her arrows?
Yeah, I think so.
All of them or half of them?
Well, you fired all of them into the same beast, so...
Did I?
So 54
Yeah, you
platinum
did.
pieces
Okay.
would be 540 gold, plus 509. So you find 1,049 gold.
They're rich.
Yeah, they've trapped a few bitches.
Damn. Big gems.
You find a scroll of Touch of Idiocy.
Nice,
We'll
I'm
There's
give that
keeping
to,
that.
1,045.
we'll give that to
Yes.
Ovu. Oh wait.
Oh wow, I think you guys just found your first wand. It's not-
Oh,
it's-
shit, son.
That's actually pretty good. Wand of Unseen Servant.
That's not bad.
So 100.
So it's like the like Beauty and the Beast, where all the like stuff.
Yeah, basically
tends
that's
to
what it
no,
does.
No, Mickey Mouse.
You know-
the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Like where
Whenever
bibbidi bobbidi.
Whenever I
Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
try to show ladies my wand of unseen serpent, they always seem really freaked out by that. I'm not
Servant.
sure how great this is. Oh,
Servant.
servant.
Well, you know, it does serve. It can serve.
That's Freudian.
Oh my Lanta.
My wand is an unseen servant.
Oh brother.
Unseen servant. Unseen servant is an invisible, mindless, shapeless force that performs simple tasks at your command. It can run, fetch things, open unstuck doors, and hold chairs, as well as clean
Charge
and
'em.
mend.
It's
That's
a
awesome.
ghost butler.
Servant
Yeah,
can
but, like, how
perform only
long?
one activity at a time, but it repeats the same activity over and over again if told to do so, for as long as you remain within range.
Does anyone
Sweet.
think of dun 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 dun
It's,
dun dun?
It's actually a very useful spell because you can use it for all kinds of clever things.
Yeah.
Oh,
in
I'm
my
sure.
in my game last night, one of our guys used it to trip a trap, which I was hoping he was going to use to trip the trap on the trappers. But anyway, it was a pretty big log pile. Would have been quite dangerous.
Okay, so we've got Wand of Unseen Servant, Wand of Idiocy,
Scroll of Idiocy.
Scroll of idiocy.
Scroll of Idiocy. Ah.
They've already applied it to you. Sorry.
Still net
Psych-
27 in
Sorry.
the tree, just saying.
Sorry.
Cycle saw that you picked it up magically. Magically saw that you picked it up.
Well, I guess technically you would have to identify the scroll and the wand.
And you're stealth, so you can't do that. So now you just have a stick and a piece of paper.
Yeah,
They're
so
shiny looking.
somebody needs to identify them.
I'll
As far-
identify them.
As far as you know, they're a piece of paper and a stick.
Perfect to wipe
The
your
runes on
butt
it.
on.
Anything else? Anything else?
Oh wow.
Hey! Nice.
Well,
Well, it only worked on one of them.
Oh,
he
well,
identifies
still.
the wand perfectly. And the
Let's
scroll not so perfectly.
see. Identify the properties of a magic item using detect magic. You don't have detect magic, so that natural 20 will definitely tell you what the wand is. But you'll need the elf assistance to look at the scroll.
Elithis. I can't read this scroll.
I
What's it
just
say?
lightly dropped the scroll out of a tree I'm sitting near. But I'm not coming out because I'm hidden so.
Just make a paper airplane out of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy this nat 20.
I will have to look up how many charges wands typically have. That one's probably gonna have like 3/4.
I turn back into a human so that Cycle can understand me when I talk. And
I throw the paper to you and
So-
it just burns away.
No.
That'd be hilarious. Please do it.
don't do that. So for scrolls, can I just like cast read magic on it?
Yes, you can.
Cool. I cast read magic. I know it.
You know that this is a scroll of touch of idiocy.
And also, I always know that it's a touch scroll of idiocy. I love that spell.
You gotta be careful with read magic though, because it could trigger trapped scrolls.
Yes. Trap scrolls. Yes. Scrolls that drop off of random jungle mouse. Not
Sometimes those will be cursed. I haven't thrown any cursed stuff at you yet, and
very true.
it's gonna be coming. It's gonna be coming.
Because we
Wouldn't
live
his
on
spellcraft check though determine whether or not it was cursed?
If he had detect magic, which he doesn't.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's tomorrow, Cycle. We're gonna prepare you lots of detect magic potions.
Let's do it.
I can cast it 1,000,000 times per day, so as many times as you want a potion, I will make one for you.
Detect magic wouldn't work as a potion though, because potions can only be things that are in target self.
Damn.
And detect magic is a 15-foot cone concentration.
Ah, you're right.
So, I think it
So
should
you-
be
he-
lore.
So I can't help him create one of those spells.
No. Is identify on his spell list?
I don't think so.
His options for identifying magic items are fairly limited.
Okay, well, I
Yeah.
guess I always have to work with you to...
Actually, no, dude.
I do
Alchemist
have
1,
identify.
identify, level 1, yeah.
Teamwork.
It functions as detect magic, except that it gives you a +10 enhancement bonus on spellcraft checks made to identify the properties of a magic item.
There you
It's
go.
actually a lot better than
huge.
just detect magic.
Yeah,
Really.
well, except that it's level 1, so it eats a slot and he can only use it like once a day, but...
Well, all my extracts are level 1, so that's the lowest it gets. I don't have any cantrips.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Now you just have to learn that spell.
Easy enough. Or trust my spellcraft, and then I'm gonna go with you. I don't think I'll waste one on that.
We just always have to work together.
My
So,
spellcraft is usually pretty high.
I love
I
this.
stopped
I
putting
think
points in it because you have it way higher than mine.
Yeah. My spellcraft is 14.
Well,
So that was a 2 then that I rolled. No, wait. Is that the bonus?
Yeah, you rolled a 2.
Well, my ability mod is 5, but I have 14 ranks in it. Yeah.
I like the material component for identify. Wine stirred with an owl's feather.
Well,
That's-
I can also provide
pretty
owl
esoteric.
feather.
Oh,
Can provide the wine.
It's
Why don't we just-
very, very specific.
does it have to
That's
be an owl
hilarious. You can
feather?
just make wine and I can turn it into an owl. So you can
Well,
Can it-
he doesn't have
can
to
it-
worry about it because he'll have, as long as he has spell component pouch, he'll be fine.
Can it be a Tengu feather?
I don't know.
Dun dun dun.
Most of the material stuff is just for flavor. As long as you have your component pouch, you're fine. Which I'm not sure how that works with alchemy, but meh. Anyway, boys and squirrels, I think we're gonna call it here. I actually took notes this time, so
before
at
we
you.
go, I think the Igni form or the fire elemental form should sound like a. I don't know how many of you have actually heard it, but specifically for when we were doing Firelands back in the day, I specifically made it to where the Ragnaros sounded like the Russian guy. There's a Russian voice actor for Ragnaros.
Oh my
He sounds
God.
way cooler. He sounds way cooler.
it's so good.
Yeah,
awesome.
right?
Now the question is, I would also need, because I have other elemental forms.
What now? I missed that.
Oh,
Russians.
I have other elemental forms, so we would
Yes, you
need to
do.
come up with equally awesome voices for them.
God, that's great.
That's really
I know.
impressive.
Like back when I saw that, like I was like, wait, there's a Russian voice actor? I mean, I guess I figured because they're a big company, they would have translations and voice actors. But when I heard that, I was like, my God, that's so much better than the Ragnaros they have for America. So I fucking made it to where it sounded like that. It was awesome.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Earth Elemental, Earth Glide, Burn Earth also can pass through stone, dirt, and almost any other sort of earth except metal as easily as a fish swims through water.
Yes.
His microphone can't keep up with his excitement.
yeah.
Yep, basically.